Are you an indie podcast or content creator looking to reach a wider audience? Look no further. Introducing Podcastic, the ultimate podcast network designed exclusively for indie creators like you. At Podcastic, we believe in the power of unique voices and fresh perspectives. We're here to amplify your passion and creativity, connecting you with a growing community of engaged listeners who crave original content. Podcastic is more than just a platform. It's a support system built for indie podcasters, offering a range of resources to help you succeed. From tailored promotional campaigns to professional production assistance, we're here to help you shine. Your fan base. Passion, expand reach, and thrive with podcasting. Visit our website at www.podcasticlife.com to get started. Podcastic, the home for indie podcast and content creators.
Oh yeah, into the world of Mocha Aesthetics. Located at 19376 James Cousin, Detroit, Michigan. It's a sanctuary where self-care meets luxury. We provide a safe, comfortable, and relaxing environment where you can unwind while receiving top quality service. From expert Brazilian waxes to meticulous Russian manicures. Call and make your appointment now. 248-910-37.
Hey, Cal. My niece is coming in. Can you, that's what.
Detroit Coffee Lodge, located at 19737 James Cousin Freeway. Make yourself comfortable, just like home. Sandwiches made with love. The best homemade coffee around. Give us a call, 313-340-0960. Detroit Coffee Lodge, 19737 James Cousin Freeway. We gather, we share, we spread love at Detroit Coffee Lodge. Go to www.detroitcoffeelodge.com. Stay up to date what we got going on, or check us out on Instagram or Facebook, Detroit Coffee Lodge.
Pray love for you is bigger than what my parents have.
Candy, let me ask you a question.
Oh, so this him? This the man that comforts you more than me?
Mama, all men ain't like daddy.
That's not fair!
Rise and grind, wanna show at 9:15 a.m. Monday through Friday, great conversation, guest appearances, 'cause you experience us on the cusp of blowing up. Wake up, wake up. Rise and grind, morning show.
What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, everybody? Y'all know what's going on. It's your girl, Lake B everywhere. And it's Tuesday, my favorite freaking day of the week. I am so excited to be here. I am so excited that the sun is shining. They say it's going to be like 44 degrees today. Hopefully some of that snow melt in front of my house because, you know, I'm a single black woman. And you always know when single black women live in a place because the snow ain't shoveled in front of their house because they have lazy 14-year-old sons like myself. Hi, clap, clap, clap for me. So when you on my street right over in the hood, make sure you walk in the middle of the street or you going to bust your ass. And I do not have house insurance. So make sure that you are taking care of your own damn self and being careful out here. But besides that, the snow is going to melt, and then guess what? It's going to snow again by 7 p.m. I am your weather girl as well as your favorite podcast host of 2025 and again in 2026 because I'm claiming it. We're going to jump right up in there. He trying to cut my mic off. Like, that's some bullshit. He hating because I kicked his ass by 372 votes.
She beat me by 37 votes.
337 votes. And so that's a big number.
It's not.
You know, that's a landslide. It only take one vote, but I got 373.
Further, CCNC went up one.
That's because Coke just threw his vote in there. That's what happened. Like
He did not vote the first. He didn't vote for you the first time.
I think he did.
I swear he did.
You voted twice.
I got your mic cut off. You know what I mean? It's only because we're not introducing you yet. Nobody know you're here, so you gotta act like darkness.
Okay, Coke is here, y'all. Like I said on my post, because I advertised that we was gonna have so many different guests. I didn't want y'all to think that I was a liar, so I had to go back in there and tell y'all that I am excited because this man showed up on my birthday last year, and that was the first time we met. And like, he promised me he was gonna put me in a movie, and apparently that was a lie. Because we're here today promoting the new movie that I ain't in.
Evidently, it's not his movie. So listen. We had some wonderful people in the studio today. First of all, Lake, how was your weekend?
My weekend was absolutely fabulous.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I mean, like, what made it fabulous?
Nothing really. I had the opportunity. You guys know that I've been putting out there that I wanted to work more. Mm-hmm. So I had a photo shoot. It's senior picture time, y'all. So y'all got to make sure that y'all hit me up, DM me. I am a photographer, so I am doing senior pics. So first one of the year, young lady was like, just dope, you know. And one of the things I love about the young people this age, their confidence is just like off the chain, you know what I'm saying? It don't matter if they black, blue, if they big, if they short, small, you know what I mean? They just know if they mama told them they was beautiful, then they beautiful. And I love that for her. I love that for me.
I love that for you.
Well, my mama didn't tell me I was beautiful. It's like, Mom, I'm just joking, because my brother out here like, you's a lie. Mama tell you beautiful all the time.
Anyway.
So our guests, look at that. They're on the screen.
Hold on.
What up, guests?
So listen, I want to introduce y'all to some guests that came in from a beautiful movie production called DNM Films.
DN what?
DNM Films.
Let him tell us. What is it?
DNZ Films.
DNZ Films? Mm-hmm. And what does that stand for?
Dank and Zen. Yeah. Dank and Zen.
And which one are you?
We're not either.
Okay.
We're actors. Dank and Zen are the producers and actors in the EPs.
Okay, dope.
Yep. It's their project. We're just the actors in it. He's the main actor, and I am a supporting actor.
Okay, what's up? You playing his daddy?
Nope. Actually, I'm playing Dr. Love.
Oh, that sounds like you putting it down.
Well,
I be thinking about that sometimes.
He did.
In my head.
He got the best scene.
Hey, don't tell too much.
Right. They're going to love it. It's a very good series.
It's a series?
It's a mini series. Yes, it is.
Okay, so tell us, you say don't tell us too much, but we got y'all here to promote it, so you got to tell us something.
Okay. The name of it is Operation Get Money, and he's the main character. The name of it is Operation Get Money for a reason. It's the legend of Jonathan Mickens.
And I played Jonathan Mickens. Jonathan Mickens is a complicated character. You know, he's dealing with a lot of street beef, but he also got some professional things going on, and he's on the political side. So, you know, he's kind of battling both sides right now. You know, so that's what's going on in the series.
So is the series based in the city?
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's good.
Oh, you get Detroit all day.
Yeah, y'all want me to pull the information out?
Well,
if y'all don't fucking talk.
I'm about to tell you. Hold on. Let me tell you. I want to let him go first because he's the main character. I play Dr. Love. Dr. Love is a former, semi-formal, illegal drug dealer / getting into real estate individual who wants to kind of go legal, but it's just not in his blood.
What makes him a doctor?
Well, he just loved doctor, you know. He just put that thing down. That's all I'm thinking.
He didn't go to school.
No, he didn't went to school. He went to the school of hard lines.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm just trying to like.
Let me give you this about Dr. Love. Dr. Love wears white through the whole movie.
I love that.
Nothing but white. He's well-to-do, and he's soliciting. Basically, he's hiring this gentleman right here, with the Jonathan Mickens, to help him achieve some. How do you say it? Can I say it without saying it? lock down some properties, put it like that.
Okay.
And it's done underhandedly and overhandedly. I would say that.
Okay. So when you say this is a mini series, you know, how many episodes?
6. If I'm not mistaken.
6
so
is gonna be for the first season.
Okay.
You know, and then we're gonna move into the second season. So.
Okay. Maybe y'all can hook me up.
Oh yeah, we got you locked in.
We'll talk to
season
DMZ.
2. For sure.
You definitely got the look and the energy for it, and it was hilarious.
Is it?
Some spots are hilarious.
So is it a comedy or is it a drama? Is it a drama comedy?
I would say a dramedy.
Dramedy? Yeah, it's a mixture of everything. It's a roller coaster of emotions, you know. So you're gonna get a little bit of everything in this.
Yeah, I don't want to give too much away because you got to give some, right?
You got to give some, right?
But because it's so packed with so much stuff. I've been told not to say too much.
Right. Yeah, I mean, you can't really say too much, but I would say this: y'all do have a premiere coming up.
Yes,
we do.
That is going to be on March the 11th.
That's my birthday.
Right.
That's beautiful. You're a Pisces, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You were here last year on March 11th because it was my birthday.
Wow, that's crazy.
What time is the show? What time is the premiere?
It's at 7 p.m. It's gonna be at Birmingham 8.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so my question is, when you're doing a premiere for a series, what are you premiering? Like the first 2 episodes, or like is it going to be a 6-hour premiere and we just gonna sit there? Well, y'all gonna
3.
sit 3 episodes.
Yep. There'll be 3 episodes back to back.
Are the episodes like an hour or 45 minutes or?
About 25 minutes or so.
Okay, dope.
Intro, outro, probably 30, but I would say about 25 minutes each.
Okay.
And they just jam-packed with excitement, drama.
I love that. I don't think it takes a lot to get the message across. You know, I'm a big not Disney,
What?
but like
You said big what?
a big dick fan.
Yes.
No, I was gonna say Disney, but I was thinking Marvel. You know, they just came out with Wonder Man, and I'm like, I appreciate the fact that they're like 37 to 42 minutes.
Yeah.
You know, like because it doesn't take. You don't need a full hour.
123 minutes to get your point across.
Right, especially when you're doing episodes, you know, series. So I love that for y'all. So if I wanted to come to the premiere, what do I need to do?
Well, the tickets are available on Eventbrite.
Okay.
So you can go on there and grab them, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna have some physical copies.
Yeah, we'll have physical copies probably this week.
Any of us, we'll have some of those too. So.
Okay, I love that. And where's Birmingham 8?
It's in Birmingham, Michigan.
Thank you, Captain Obvious. Who the fuck is this guy?
You about to find out.
Okay, touche. Never mind.
I love it. I'm loving it.
So I'm going to take a moment real quick. If you know anybody that's out here, I want you to say hello. So Mark said good morning. Yamina said great morrow. Calvin Solomon is watching. Angie Brad is watching. Andre Bradley is watching. Latia said hello family. Renee is rolling up in here. Darnitha Davis said good morning to all of you, and Zen said what up though team. LaDonna Sims said awesome rising grind. Hey Coke and T.O. And then Zen let us know that it's going to be 3 episodes for the premiere. So y'all know any of these people? Because I don't.
Yeah, we know all them people.
Yeah.
You know, because 3 of them are my family and 1 is my brother.
I know all of them.
We out here.
I love that. Great answer.
It's T.O., man. I'm your favorite cousin.
Okay. Yeah, I forgot. So I guess we won't be doing it. That's fine. Damn.
Different families.
That's fine. It's all good. So, T.O., Coke, I know you are a veteran actor, but T.O., is this new for you, or what other projects have you been working on?
Well, it's not new for me. I've been in the game for a couple of years. I actually got a degree in theater, so
thank God.
Yeah, I've been doing it for a minute, but actually, I've been doing it for about 6 years, and you know, I'm loving it. I'm loving it now that Detroit has opened up for the acting scene. You know, it's gave me fire under me, so you know, I'm ready to. I'm ready to make some things happen. Yeah.
Okay, so you say you have a degree in acting. Where did you go?
University of Cincinnati.
Okay, I love that for you. Do you find that it makes you different than some of the other actors that you come across or you act with?
I wouldn't say different. I mean, in some ways.
You can be honest. You can be honest. You can be very honest. I mean,
in some ways, better prepared. You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
It's one of the things that I've been paying attention to, and I personally just applied to go to the Detroit Repertory Theater acting class, because I think it's very important to know your cues, work on your diction, work on your development, timing, body language, how to stand on stage. And I can always tell, like, people who was that studied acting or they were theater actors first. Like it gives you a whole different vibe when you're on film. And then you get a chance to like, hey, this not gonna look good on camera. You know what I mean? Like, what do you got me in? like you can't be in all white and the walls is all white and the floor is all white. I mean, it's some things that you can do, but you be like, we got to pop something off with this because it's about the character and why am I wearing this? Sometimes people just walk out there and they just got on anything.
Well, that's not up to the actor, though.
It should be.
No, it should not.
No, it's not.
I'm saying. Okay.
It's not their responsibility for wardrobe. Typically, locally, sometimes they do. I think the acting, that responsibility falls on. Do I know my lines? And screaming and yelling and cussing is not always acting. And sometimes you can act with your face and your eyes, and just being still.
Body language.
Body language is number one.
Body language, and overacting is excessive in some spots. And I think in the Detroit scene, it's gotten a lot better. We have some tremendously talented people here that I think they could audition possibly all over the world.
Okay, so maybe I should say I can tell when the actors are dressing themselves.
Well, that's up to the wardrobe.
Maybe they didn't afford wardrobe. Maybe that wasn't a department on the.
Hey, this is a touchy subject, yo.
No, I'm trying to tell you. So it's up for the set designer and the wardrobe people to correspond with each other because how they design the set and what they're wearing is very important.
Right. An actor wouldn't know because you haven't seen the set yet. You don't know where you're going to act.
You don't know where you're going to be.
You don't know what to wear. So typically, locally, things have gotten so much better. There's so much communication, and the Detroit acting scene, the movie scene has gotten so much better. It's grown in the last 8 years. That those type of things typically don't happen to veteran filmmakers.
Okay.
Not locally.
No, I'm gonna say, when you doing something on a major scale, they provide all that, and they can pretty much, they don't got to tell you what to wear because they're gonna provide it for you.
Exactly.
More locally, like Coke said.
There's no pre-production.
Oh no, they'll just say wear this. You know what I'm saying? Wear this, or
Exactly.
Nah, my cousin said, "Don't kill my job because I'm a wardrobe stylist." Like
we need those.
But I'm saying that's what I'm saying, LaDonna. We need those. You know what I mean? Because a lot of times you can tell when one has not been provided. Like I've done a lot of background acting.
Background.
I'm background talent. That's I told you.
Extra.
Extra. That's what she said.
I call it a Tubi series. I call it an independent series.
Well, that would be a compliment to call it a Tubi series because...
You think it's a compliment?
Yes, let me tell you why.
I'm sorry.
Well, let me pause on that. What do you think the Super Bowl was on last year? Who you think owns Tubi?
That's a good point.
The same people who own Disney owns Tubi.
Actually.
Tubi made a couple millionaires locally. Actual. I'm just saying.
So did the lottery.
But
what are you talking about?
But I'm saying,
don't be that person.
I'm not gonna be this person, please.
What other platform has generated that much money for local people?
I mean, you got.
Let's just talk about it.
Y'all keep talking about. Okay. Don't get me there, please.
First,
boom.
Do you watch? I have my niece here.
Hello, niece.
Hey, you're wearing on time, man. I'm messing with you. Go ahead.
One of the things that I wanted to do is bring in younger perspectives because Miles get on my fucking nerves with his old ass way of thinking. So I wanted to have my niece here and invite other young people here. Do you watch Tubi movies?
Very rarely.
Okay, cool. We're not going to ask you anything. But if you want to ask them something, please feel free to get in there. Now, I do appreciate the platform, but I guess what I'm saying, and possibly Miles is saying, that we don't want to pigeonhole anybody. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to just call it Tubi. You want it to be all over the platform. You want it to be
sure.
on Apple TV. You want it on Prime.
Oh,
you
yeah.
want it on, you know what I mean? So
Right.
just saying it's a Tubi movie.
Oh,
is,
that's the insult, you know.
You know,
Thank
that's what I'm
you.
saying.
Thank you. That's
like,
what I was
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's,
but I'm
it's an
just
insult
saying.
when people say, "Oh, you a Tubi actor?"
There's
you know
no
what I'm
such
saying?
thing. You can't say you're a Netflix actor or you're a Hulu actor.
Exactly.
If you're an actor, you're an actor.
actor.
It depends on if you're a stage actor. Okay, you only act on stage.
Mm-hmm.
But we're not talking about stage.
Right.
We're talking about hundreds of millions of views.
Tubi-
Viewers, actually. So I'm saying, think about it. It doesn't matter where you are. Are you being seen? You could be. What if you're on YouTube and you make $1 million? You're a YouTube actor.
No, but that's
No, but you're a
that,
YouTuber.
Understand what I'm saying?
no, that's what we were saying. Is to say you're a YouTube person and YouTube anything, it's kind of like that.
It's condescending. We say
Yeah.
the same thing.
Yeah,
I'm just
it's
saying,
like
somebody
saying that
say,
you're limited to that one platform.
Yeah.
You're a Tubi actor. No, I'm
Right, so
actually
that's
an
all I'm
actor.
saying. Like, we understand, like, the money part. You know what I'm saying? Call me what you want to if you put $1 million in my pocket. But
Right.
when people are studying their craft, you know, when he was going to school for this, he didn't know Tubi was going to be a platform. You know what I mean?
Thanks.
So you don't want to be pigeonholed. You want to take this, what you're learning, and take this to the next
To the
level.
highest
You want to
level.
be able to send these tapes in
You
and
need
be like, hey,
springboards.
right.
You have to start somewhere.
Like I explained to somebody 2 weeks ago. Ryan Coogler only did 5 movies his whole entire life.
And killed
And
it.
he's a billionaire.
Yeah.
You got some people who did 40 movies here and still.
Still ain't made $1 million.
So all I'm saying is that
He has financial backing of it on the highest level.
See, listen, it don't. No, he didn't. He started with
Fruitvale
with
Station. And how much was that budget? Let's talk.
900,000.
Okay. Who you know
Damn,
with
more than
900,000?
1,000.
Hold on, listen.
That's a budget.
Hold on, no, that's called business, and that's the problem. I've been telling people, you have to learn the business.
You said 900,000?
Yeah, that's
Just 100,000 short of $1 million.
Yeah, listen, but he made but the movie made 79 million.
Exactly.
I mean,
but I'm saying he had backers.
It don't matter if you have backers
Yes,
or
it does.
not.
But then how could you do a movie without any money?
Oh, it's easy. I'm about to do one. I'm about to do 2. But that's not the problem. I'm not trying to.
I guess you ain't gonna have no wardrobe stylist.
It's like, I might not have Super LaDonna, but I have. First of all, I'm smart enough to let people work for percentages. I'm not gonna have them working for slave wages. So that's a whole different story. I'm just trying
That's
to
gonna
say
backfire on you.
how. No,
It depends on how much money. Look, I've done it. Listen, let me answer you.
I'm not here talking about the movie. I want to talk about y'all premiere.
You're not gonna have no money left. The money goes fast. I've done it.
I'm not saying
I'm talking about
everybody.
somebody who done it.
Okay, listen. All I'm trying to tell you is that
I came ready for you today.
we
Miles.
talking about we talking about March 11th. We talking about March 11th.
Yeah,
the premiere
Operation Good
is
Money.
going down right at the premiere 8. I mean Birmingham 8.
It's gonna be off the
So
chain.
I do have
It's
a
for sure
question.
gonna be fire.
Do we have any trailer or anything?
Yeah,
Yes, we have a trailer. By the way, to talk about trailer, so we about to go to the trailer.
I'm gonna deal with you when this goes.
No, because I got you covered.
Whoop his ass. Whoop his ass.
Here we go, y'all. We're right back to
That's
checking
about
out
the
the
trailer,
trailer.
man.
I have to ask you, what's your relationship with Lester Simmons?
I don't know any Lester Simmons. Are you the man? Did the people of Detroit elect Jonathan Mickens?
No, they didn't.
Killer. Pimp. Drug dealer. I don't know, man. Probably all the above, man. Pick one.
It's just one thing. And that's gangster.
Gotta get the money, operation, get money. Gotta get the money, operation, get money. Get money, operation, get money. Gotta get the money, operation, money, get money.
Yes, little big grip. And some illegal activities with Mayor Jenkins for the past 15 years.
All right. That was a dope ass trailer.
New trailer coming.
New trailer coming?
Yeah.
So when you drop a trailer, what do you mean a new trailer coming?
It's gonna be a new edited version because that was only footage from like episode 1, I believe.
Okay.
So we got multiple episodes, and I think the second trailer is gonna even be more powerful.
I love that. Yeah. How do y'all feel when y'all see yourselves up there?
I feel proud. You know, I like the whole process of it. You know what I mean? So when you see the end of it, it's like you seeing your baby come to life. You know what I'm saying? I feel proud. Yeah,
I love that. So you guys sticking around with us for a minute, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, so on the Rise and Grind Morning Show, we do have topics.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And I see you're a very powerful man. You have opinions and shit. So,
Right, thank you very much.
So what we got for the topic today? Excuse me. Hello?
Miles, if you don't get
first of all, I'm up here promoting the show.
That's what I'm talking about.
So today's topic is supposed to be introduced by the host.
I was waiting on you to put it on the screen. Like,
just go ahead.
Okay, now I got to scroll through. Okay, the text message says, "Can you build a new life with old habits?"
Can you build a new life with old habits?
If the habits are good habits.
Yeah, I was about to say the same
good
thing.
Good habits or bad habits?
Let's T.
No. I'm gonna say no. And the only reason I say no is I was actually just talking to somebody about this the other day, but for there to be some kind of newness in life or a change that's constituted, you have to be uncomfortable. You're not going to be uncomfortable if you're going through old habits. Those old habits are comfortable. So, no, I don't think you can build a new life on old habits because there's no comfort in that, which means there's no growth. So you're not really building a new life. You just kind of,
That would be based on negative. That would be based on bad habits.
Mm-hmm.
That makes perfect sense. But if you're talking about old habits like not procrastinating and getting up in the morning and going to the gym, which is a habit, which is a routine, because I'm just being the devil's advocate. You know, I look at both sides of everything. What she said was eloquent and it was perfectly perfect. It was 100% on. But if you're talking positive habits, then you take those positive habits and you integrate them with newer habits that are also positive.
He absolutely said the same exact thing I was going to say, just a little bit more straight with it. He said it way more intellectual, but I was going to say I absolutely agree with what she said, but just to provide a different perspective, because I would normally say, yes, you can't do something new using old habits, but to provide something different, if you are already being successful with those habits and you want to take those habits and create a new life with those same habits that made you successful, you can do that.
Right. What I find out is like I'm the definition of insanity. I do the same shit over and over again. My old habits are trash. I had to call a therapist the other day, like, this bitch is crazy. And they like, who? I'm like, me.
I think we all a little bit crazy at times. I think
we all got a little bit in us.
Yeah, I think so.
I would say this, with old habits, I look at something differently. I look at old habits as being wisdom. You know what I mean? Your old habits is wisdom. Even if you build a new life, you still have to have some things that anchor you down. Right?
Facts, yeah.
So when you don't anchor, when you have nothing to anchor you down, you better start a new life to make new dumb mistakes. You know, in most cases, people who think they starting something new, they're like, I'm starting fresh and over, right? And then they still take credit. They still fuck up their credit. They because no matter what, they got this new life. You know, they got these new even financial habits. They still fucking up their credit because they haven't learned. They didn't take the wisdom that they had and applied it.
Learning from your mistakes.
Yeah, but that's what life is about.
It is.
I don't care how no one look at it. It's just all the same thing. No matter what you do.
Now I have a question. When you have somebody telling you over and over again, like, man, you should really stop that.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like you trying to be an actor. You trying to Let's take your hair, for instance. You know, my son wear dreads. You know,
Okay.
I keep telling him, as you get older, you're going to have to get a lineup. You know what I mean? Like in your professional career, or a lot of times in order to be accepted with the hair, you may want to freshen up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You going into a man, and he like, you know, people going to accept me the way I am. You want them to.
Yeah.
You know, but go ahead.
No, you're absolutely right. I mean, this can create a lot of problems. You know what I mean? This hairstyle alone.
There you go.
Yeah.
But at least you understand it.
Oh, I definitely do. But you know, I'm with him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You gotta take me how as I am.
But you got a lineup too.
Stay crispy.
This is my preference though. You know,
Right.
You know,
I mean, but your son 15.
But what I'm telling him is like sometimes you're gonna have to outgrow. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You just can't think everything is they're gonna accept me how I am.
But even with the lineup.
Yeah.
That don't matter. You know, and even in this, I'm glad you said that, because even in the acting game, people, you know, you get judged, you get treated differently just by having locks. You know what I'm saying? Obviously in the corporate world or in business, but they judge you regardless just for having locks. You know what I mean? You could get cast out, or we needed you for a role. We need a role for somebody in business, but you got locks.
Right.
You know, like what? Like I can't have.
That's true. That's true. But
We need a businessman, but you got locks.
Yeah.
So you're gonna cast somebody
there
different.
are many businessmen that do have locks, but we talking people look at the big picture like Hollywood, or what is the general public going to gravitate to? What makes sense, you know, to them? And then the world is changing, obviously, but you got to be open.
Now, look, T, I was going to ask T,
I'm with
because
that.
you're born in 1999. You know?
I got shoes older than that.
I got drawers on it.
Then you need to throw them away.
bro.
But when you're younger, you know, do you see the world the same, or are you more encouraged to just be you? Or do you feel like, you know, because when I'm 20 years older than you know, I was told like, you can't do this. You have to, even when it came to braids, you know, my mom, you're never going to be successful or go to corporate if you keep wearing braids and things like that. Do you feel like times have changed a little bit?
Have times changed? I can't for certain say yes or no, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because there are certain environments, work environments, that you can go into, and a lot of them are very lax. Like, I'm a social worker, so
Congrats.
Thank you. I'm in I'm in a lot of environments every day, so it's there are some people who can take me as I am if I'm having a rough day. If I get up one day and I decide, okay, I want to go outside in just jeans and t-shirt, and that's how I'm gonna do my work today. There are people who will accept that, but there's also certain times where, like, I'll have to go into a school, or I'll have to go before a judge, and obviously I can't wear t-shirts and jeans in front of a judge. So it's like, yes, I want to say there are some parts of today that, yeah, you can kind of take me as I am and I'm gonna do what I want, but there's also certain times that you can't.
I think the world don't revolve around one person.
No.
I had pump waves when I was a school teacher.
Oh, I thought so.
I had pump waves. I used to, on the weekend, I would be over in Europe somewhere modeling, and I would come back and be in front of the classroom.
But you was already a teacher though.
Yeah.
No, I was a custodian first.
I'm saying you ain't going there with the crazy hairstyle. Or
Yeah, I did. Yeah,
So
I
you
did.
got hired as a teacher with pump waves?
Yes, I did.
But
This is what I'm saying.
pump waves was fly then.
Right.
It's on there now with pump waves.
But I mean, right now,
That was
I
like
lost a modeling
360s.
contract out of Chicago. It was going to be on the cover. It was $25,000. And because I had pump waves, they thought that image wasn't universal. So I lost because of my hairstyle.
And
it's their right to do that. It's their
It's their, I'm gonna say,
magazine.
because it's their rules.
Right.
So what I'm saying is, it's only stipulations like that when it comes to Black America. We have tons of stipulations. Can't wear your hair like that. You can't wear that color.
Well, not necessarily. I had a friend named Chad, and he was modeling, and he came in with the spike necklace and the spike hair, and they booed him out. That was his
I would
style.
have too.
I'm not
That
talking,
was his style.
but I'm not talking about if they wanted Chad, they would have put makeup on Chad. That's not my point. My point is when it comes to Black America, we have all different stipulations.
Yeah, for sure.
Taylor, right? Taylor, you just said you can have a t-shirt on and all that, right? So what I've learned that we get judged immediately on everything.
Oh, you get judged just you walk in if you my color.
But that's what I just said. So
In
when
many
it
cases.
when it comes to Black America, we are judged immediately.
Mm-hmm.
Now I know a lawyer who walks in the courtroom. He has a T-shirt, but he has a blazer on, so it made it cool.
I know what you're talking about.
So my whole thing is if a Black lawyer was to walk in with a T-shirt and blazer, Mr. Johnson, you're kind of inappropriate in that courtroom. I've seen both. So all I'm saying is the bottom line, the only stipulations that comes in the stigmas is when it comes to black parents and Black America. We always got something to say about our kids, no matter what. Her parents probably said something to her. My mama said something to me, but to me one day, and I'm like, Mom, I'm in a silk shirt, but you can't go to school in a silk shirt. Okay. I'm like, stop. I mean, that's what I was thinking.
I mean, but that's how things change, you know what I mean? But we always have those habits where I do it to my son. And then I had to realize, like, all the kids look like trash. You know what I mean? Like, not just him. Like, they all do. They remind me.
That kind of mama.
That's what he can't stand me too. But he'll be fine. Yeah, he does. But I remember when we went to Central Michigan University. She used a Legacy. And
that's messed up. Go ahead.
When we went to when I was at CMU, I would watch my white roommates. They'd just like shower and run out. Like, in pajama pants and mules and this, that, the other. Now I see T would be like,
no, I'm looking at you like that because I'm like, I throw a bonnet on and I'm one of them. I'm one of them. Like, yes, there are certain times and places where you got to do, but for the most part, I'm not one of those people, and I feel like maybe back in you guys' generation, I was gonna say back in the day, but I didn't want to be harsh.
Okay. I was there when you was born.
I felt like first impressions were like a really, really huge thing, whereas today a lot of us are not very keen on first impressions.
They're more lax.
Damn, you're right.
Yeah,
I didn't think about that, but you're right. Nowadays, people, you're right. They walk out in the bonnet, flip flops, whatever, pajama pants. No care in the world.
Right.
Back in the day, they'd be like...
back in the day, the women I grew up under, they was fly from the time you saw them at the door.
And that used to be how things changed with, like, I grew up with my grandmother and mother. So you couldn't even walk in my grandma's house if she didn't have her wig on. You know what I mean? It wasn't no scarves or anything. And then she'd be putting on her peach lipstick. Like, wait a minute. You said
I remember her.
Yeah. My grandma.
Said peach lipstick.
But you couldn't even come in without her having her makeup on.
There were standards.
Right, it was standard. You would stand on the porch.
It's almost like a upgraded hippie version back then, because the hippies would rebel and do a lot of things, but now our children just want to do what they want to do. If it ain't Lululemon or Hollister or whatever, they really don't care. They own their own world. It's their turn to do what they're gonna do.
But can you remember this though? No matter how you want to put it, nothing in life really never changed.
No, it's the same thing.
It's the same
different
thing.
flavor.
My parents back in the day wasn't Lululemon, was Levi's. You know what I mean?
Oh, you had the whole outfit though.
Right, did the jacket too, and sometimes the shirt was a little Levi's.
Yeah, of course.
So what I'm saying is, everybody thinks stuff changed. No, it doesn't.
Because top 10 was Jordans back then.
I can't 100% agree, because this child showed up in a onesie and a bonnet to my studio. Like,
did you really?
So,
I wasn't the one taking pictures.
Exactly. So
she gonna do what she wants.
Hold on, wait a minute. So was it the man who showed up in a onesie and the chick showing up with a 2 little skirt and heels? That's who she is.
I mean, but back in the day, those two people were separated.
No, they wasn't.
They were.
Sometimes it was their mama. It wasn't. I'm just being honest with you. Everybody thinks something is different.
I'm going to tell you this. My mother would have never dropped me off in school with like her Jerry curl shower cap on and a robe. My mom would have never.
I was a teacher for many years, and believe me, I saw a lot.
And it changed throughout the generation.
The fuffly little flip-flop shoes.
All that shit.
The hair tied up with the
Your
robe.
mother may have not did it, but somebody mama did.
Then
All I'm
I don't know where they came from.
All I'm trying to tell you is
I've never seen it back then.
Listen, I have. I know 3 of the worst parents ever.
Don't even throw them under the bus.
No, I'm not gonna say the name. They terrible, Miss Johnson. And Mrs. Allen. They was terrible parents, and they were the worst taking their kids to school.
They ain't have a job.
No, because their husbands was taking care of them. What I'm trying to explain to you that none of this shit is different. All that shit. She's a social worker. I tell you when shit different. When you see a two-tailed rat, when shit start changing, that's when shit changed. Nothing changed. I've never seen an exterminator say, you know what? I've never seen this kind of rat before.
You're gonna be you're the only person that want to go against the grain.
No, it's not going against the grain. I just don't fall for foolishness.
Things change all the time. Just like I said, we both went to CMU.
She is social work. She is social worker, right? Have you seen a two-head child talking to you?
No.
Okay, listen, what I'm trying to tell you. No, none of this shit gonna change.
But like I just said, when
that's called bipolarism.
When I went to CMU, you know what I'm saying? The number of African American students didn't change. It was probably about close to 500 when you was there, close to 500 when I was there. Mm-hmm. We took pride in going to class. Mm-hmm. You never caught any of my classmates running out in pajama pants and stuff like that. We just didn't. You know what I mean? Like, we were in college. We tried to represent ourselves because we knew we were the minority. I love the fact that when her generation came along, they like, fuck this. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to school like everybody else. I'm a student like everybody else.
And that's really what it was too. It was very much a silent protest. Like, I'm not finna get up and look cute if little Jerry in the back barely washed his butt. He smelled like wet dog. Like, I'm not. Why am I getting up and doing the most? If you ain't got to do the most, then we getting the same education.
I think it's conditioning.
Thank y'all.
I think the new generation has been conditioned to not give a fuck about stuff like that. Like you said, the whole first impression thing is just out the window. Who gives a fuck? I'm going to, like you said, I'm going to get my education just like the next motherfucker.
But we were her parents. You know what I mean? Like, my mom wasn't her parent. I felt like my mom would see me go to class, but we was her parents. Like, there all this pressure. Like, let's not put that pressure on our kid. Like, you be you. You go out there
I
and
stay
you
on
be,
my daughter. She's 14, and she just kind of like, you know,
she dressed like trash.
She dressed comfortable. She don't even ask for like designer stuff, and I'm trying to push it on her like, you know, I can get you this. She's like, no, I'm okay. Listen. But she stay clean, and I said, but I want you to just stay focused because I'm gonna raise mine the way I was raised.
Right.
I'm not gonna overstep or press you too hard, but I'm gonna give you the same values that I had. I don't care what the rest of the world doing.
Right.
We're not doing that over here.
Right.
You're gonna have some standards, and I don't care what they do. Because that's going to separate the good from the great.
Mm-hmm.
Just because everybody else is doing it, that don't make it right. Mm-hmm. That's everybody want to smoke weed. Everybody want to do all of this.
She got to take a. She'll be right back.
I know. Thank you. She'll be right back. Go ahead, Coach.
Chill on the weed.
I'm just saying. When you 12 and 13 years old, you shouldn't even be touching it. Right. I know 4 different people in the last 6 years. They got some tainted weed and went absolutely insane.
Yeah. Right.
Absolutely
me too.
They're too young. If you get grown, you do what you want to do.
Well, I had a friend at college.
I'm talking about children.
He got tainted weed when we was in college. He was in the chicken coop. You know what I mean? Like, they fucked him up. You know.
And I'm just saying for that purpose,
right?
The children,
right?
Don't.
I got somebody close to me like that right now, so I know exactly.
But the other thing about, I mean, it's kind of almost a catch-22 though, because like. You have us as parents, so some of the children are allowed to smoke weed and be who they are and this, that, and the other. They smoke it with their parents, and then you have, because times change.
No,
because
that don't make it right.
Times change. I didn't say it made it right.
I know.
Right.
I mean, they was doing it back in my day too, but I'm just saying.
Well, smoking with their parents?
Yes.
I didn't know nobody.
I mean,
we heard everything.
My best friend was smoking with his mama.
But yeah, everybody, people. Again, nothing ever changed. Only thing that changes is the stuff that you know about people, that we know about people. The whole thing in life is going to be like, I know somebody who did cocaine with his dad, and only because they partied at the same places. You know what I mean? He's 23, he's 49. He got hooked on cocaine because he slipped out of.
Yeah, I'm talking about children.
Okay,
that's all I'm talking about.
We always want to be talking about children.
Once you get grown, you do what you want to do
all the time.
So,
but we need to talk about, can you build a new life with old?
Oh, so one of the things, real quick, I'm gonna go to some of the thread. You know, Demanius, Eason. I'm sorry if I
D. Just call him D.
D, right? He say T.O. What is it?
Damian Eason.
Well, that's not what he say.
Oh, it's
that's not what they say.
Don't worry about it. Just call him D.
He say T.O. and Coke. What up, though? Y'all representing. I appreciate y'all. Yamina said, you cannot build a new life with new habits. I don't know if she meant old habits, but she said it won't work.
Oh, no, that's dope, though. You can't build a new life with new habits. That's kind of dope. I get her.
Okay, I don't know about that.
Hey, y'all, quiet down. Quiet on set. Close the door.
Or come on in. Yamina said she would never, her mama and grandma would never. They had class. Yusuf said a rat doesn't change, but the formula to kill rats change.
Ooh, I like that one.
That's great. That's dope. That's dope.
Yamina said it's all about how you were raised and what stuck. And Rhea said building a new life with old habits is like putting water in a glass with a hole in it. It don't change how you pour. Just pay attention to where you're pouring it.
That's a good one. No, that's good.
I like that.
That girl good.
Yeah. And Yamina said she smoked with her parents and her mom smoked with her parents.
See this?
And she meant old habits. She said you can't build a new life with old habits.
Okay.
That's what she said she meant to say.
Well, see, definitely about the whole it's hard to kill rats. About
the formula.
No, but I learned something. Rats start eating our foods, right? And going through our garbage, right? So the killing was different. I learned that. I did learn that.
I don't understand why every show I'm on, you got to bring up rats. We're going to stop that. Like,
it might be
Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Nothing about rats is entertaining, and I don't I'm vetoing the rat conversation.
I'm talking about what
last week you mentioned rats.
Well, maybe because never mind.
The one thing I know for sure, I ain't a rat. I got a fucking class.
She's like, I'm a
goddamn lady.
It sounds like that. It sounds like I'm a project possum. Goddamn it! Listen,
I'm second generation homeowners. You know, I came from a place where people moved here and they had education and they had jobs and they wanted to have a better life. And we moved into neighborhoods and they purchased homes. And they grew a generation of people who purchased homes. So you can kiss my ass.
You don't have one.
And I'm gonna let Coke fuck you up after the show.
I was a stripper by perfection, and I made my money that way.
Come on, get in here.
I'm just saying.
Well, that's now you in movies. Listen, I'm so glad you in movies now. So we going March 11th is going down. At
March 11th.
What time?
7 p.m.
7 p.m.
Get there early though.
Oh yeah,
real early.
Yeah, because y'all gonna start on time, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh yeah, we're not on black people time.
So, and that's what I don't. I don't understand what some people. What I understand is, like you saying, start time is 7 o'clock, right?
Yeah.
So people need to understand what that means. Like when you go to a regular movie and the movie start at 6:30, you don't come walking in there at 6:30 because that's what time they start.
Previews.
So get on time.
You got the previews, and then we're gonna have a red carpet too.
I'm gonna tell y'all one thing about an old habit, and it comes to me. Don't take me to the movie if we missing the trailers.
Well,
because I will be pissed and you're not gonna like my attitude. I'm a movie person. I like to know what's going on. Don't be late.
Right, but 7 o'clock the doors open. The movie starts at 8.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna have
Just
a
to
red
make
carpet.
that clear.
I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
So
You gotta take pictures on the red carpet for that hour.
Yeah.
And all of that.
In case for those who just got tuned in with us, we're about to show the trailer of the series of
Operation Get.
Oh yeah, run it back.
The Legend of Jonathan Mickens.
There you go.
The Legend of Jonathan.
I have to ask you, what's your relationship with Lester Simmons?
I don't know any Lester Simmons. Are you the man? Did the people of Detroit elect Jonathan Mickens?
No, they didn't.
Killer, pimp, drug dealer. I don't know, man. Probably all the above, man. Pick one.
It's just one thing. And that's gangster. Gotta get the money, operation, get money. Gotta get
Yes. And some illegal activities with Mayor Jenkins for the past 15 years.
Detroit Coffee Lodge, located at 19737 James Cousin Freeway. Make yourself comfortable, just like home. Sandwiches made with love. Some of the best gourmet coffee around. Give us a call, 313-340-0960. Detroit Coffee Lodge, 19737 James Cousin Freeway. We gather, we share, we spread love at Detroit Coffee Lodge. Go to www.detroitcoffeelodge.com. Stay up to date what we got going on, or check us out on Instagram or Facebook, Detroit Coffee Lodge. Oh yeah, into the world of Mocha Aesthetics. Located at 19376 James Cousin, Detroit, Michigan. It's a sanctuary with self-care meets luxury. We provide a safe, comfortable, and relaxing environment where you can unwind while receiving top quality service. From expert Brazilian waxes to meticulous Russian manicures. Call and make your appointment now, 248-910-3537.
I have to ask you, what's your relationship with Lester Simmons?
I don't know any Lester Simmons. Are you the man? Did the people of Detroit elect Jonathan Mickens?
No, they didn't. Killer. Pimp. Drug dealer. I don't know, man. Probably all the above, man. Pick one.
It's just one thing. And that's gangster. Gotta get the money, operation, get money. Gotta get the money, operation, get money. Get money, operation, get money. Gotta get the money, operation, get money. Gotta get the money, operation. Hey, legalize this! Get the money, operation, get money. Get money, get money.
Yes. And some illegal activities with Mayor Jenkins for the past 15 years.
Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all. What's going on? I'm back. That was Operation Get Money, the legend of John Mickens Jr. Y'all got to make sure that y'all hit up Mr. Coke Horner or go to Eventbrite. Go somewhere, find out where this premiere is going to be, because it's going to be at Birmingham 8. And this is what we do on the Rise and Grind Morning Show. We make sure that we promote those who support us here. And we love, love, love seeing our people doing the best things that they can do. Putting talent out there, and making sure that we putting out great content. When we talk about good content, y'all know this is one of my favorite little brothers in the whole wide world. Mr. Late Ass himself. I love it. Hey, Sleepy Time. Sleepy Time. Hello. Can you hear me? Hi.
You ain't saying my name, man.
I get on his nerves, but I need you to put your headphones on. Yo, we had to say goodbye to the two handsome gentlemen that we had here, and they have been replaced with two more handsome gentlemen. I am so happy. But it was two handsome gentlemen, and they was replaced with two handsome gentlemen.
Yeah, I know I'm handsome.
I'm not counting you. And Taylor will be back shortly, y'all. But let's give it up for Mr. Kong G, and let's give it up for Mr. Calvin Deal.
Calvin is in the building. Kong G is in the building.
It's not an illusion. I'm really here.
Yeah, that's for real. So one of the things that, like I said, we do, we like to promote, we like to put the word out there.
Hold on, wait a minute. I just realized I know this nigga didn't go into my apples and my oranges.
You ate his apples and
What's the first
oranges?
word? He said fruit. That was the first word. I came in here and said, y'all got fruit in there.
That's what he said. I was calling you brother.
You ain't gonna eat all them damn apples and oranges.
Oh, it's more?
There's 2 bags of them.
Yeah.
And why a grown man got cuties? Get a real orange.
Somebody says no. I asked somebody to bring them, and that's what they bought me.
They played you.
Cuties are sweet.
Yeah, they are.
It's a baby.
How can you give it to me?
The first thing I thought about was bruh, man. Because I'm like,
was good as hell.
The apple was great.
You take that bitch in 2 bites.
Man, I love apples, man. You know you can't eat too many though. It's fiber in those.
Yeah.
I've had that blow back on me.
Literally, right?
I ate like 6 apples for lunch one time and didn't do nothing for the rest of the day. I don't know what's wrong. All I ate today was apples.
Oh, you had the boo-boo.
Oh my God.
And
They push everything through. 6 many apples. Shit went crazy.
Literally.
Like, you don't need no Metamucil with that. Just all apples.
All apples.
So let me give a recap. The movie premieres March 11th at the Birmingham 8. Red carpet at 7. I know, and I'm just redoing it because.
Do I come to your job and do your job?
This ain't your job.
Oh yeah, I don't work here. Doors open up at 7 o'clock. The movie's gonna start at 8.
Yeah. Shout out to Zen and D, man. They doing their thing.
Yeah, for sure. But what I was saying is we have another dope ass person in the studio. You know, he was spending the majority of the time when I was introducing him ignoring me. But we love him and we love to talk about the things that he's doing around the city. We're gearing up and preparing ourselves for Juneteenth. If you can't find him, he's Detroit Juneteenth. Now he just Juneteenth.
Yes.
But what we got going?
Juneteenth, Detroit Juneteenth in Detroit, Detroit Festival. Juneteenth,
my birthday.
Listen, all those emails lead to me.
Yeah. Except for last week or a couple of weeks ago, we had a guest say that they was trying to find you and they ended up finding somebody else.
That's crazy.
They followed you and ended up following the road to someplace else.
What's crazy is they never told me that. They never corrected the person, and they just let it stay how it is. And now I'm hearing about it as a rumor. Let me tell you, that worked out for people though. People who started after us. There were a lot of times people who started having Juneteenth events after we started. Mm-hmm. Many years, people would think they were reaching out to us.
Right.
The people knew that they weren't who they thought they were looking for. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. But they booked them anyway.
Right.
And you know what I'm saying? And then the next year or the year, the day comes, they're like, this not you, we over here. But I don't ever feel the type of way about it. My goal was for everybody in the city to celebrate Juneteenth in a peaceful manner. And so far, these few years, we done it. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. And I can say kudos because I'll be out there, I'll be on the side, you know what I mean, burning the fuck up. But, you know, these artists won't allow me to walk in the parade. I was never asked anyway, but like this year.
I don't think he wants you in the parade.
I don't either. He needs somebody to stand out there.
What grade is your son in?
He's in the 9th.
Oh, okay, yeah. No, the parade is for my idea of this parade is that if it went right, there would be nobody on the side.
Dope.
Because they would they finally bought into we're celebrating ourselves.
Right.
You're watching us in a parade that's celebrating us. Get up and come out here. Right. You know what I'm saying? So once that's figured out, it's going to be a beautiful thing. You see it in New Orleans. You see it in Texas. There's no one standing on the sidewalk watching. Yeah. The entire city
you're not
is walking and driving up the street.
I'm the problem.
Yeah, you're the problem.
Okay.
I told you that.
I didn't know that.
I told you that.
I didn't know I was welcome. I didn't see a welcome sign.
This is the thing, and I'm glad you're talking about this because black people, we tend to want to be respectful because black people can be temperamental. But Juneteenth don't belong to me.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
Once you buy into and accept that Juneteenth is ours, you simply say, hey, Kong, I wanna, and we work it out. You know what I'm saying? So if you got an idea, anything you want to add to enhance this festival, all you got to do is reach out and we'll add it. It's not my single-minded, you know what I'm saying? I need help. I need new things to do. But this year we focusing on seniors. That's why I asked you what grade you was in. This year we focusing on our graduates.
I mean, but you've been doing that.
Yeah, but we got to kick it into gear and make sure people know. Right?
Okay, so so as I was telling you guys earlier, for those of you who don't know, I am the city's favorite photographer. Not only the best podcaster of 2025, but I am the favorite photographer. And I tell people what makes me a favorite is the way I pour into your people, and this is senior. So make sure that I get some flyers or the information because I am doing senior pictures.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, collaboration.
They give me the opportunity to let these beautiful, because already this year, a young lady who she just graduated with her master's degree, or she's graduating in May, but she finished her classes up with her master's degree, and then because she's welcome as well, right?
Yes, all graduates.
And then the seniors, you know what I mean? They, you know how high schools they are. It's February. They done.
We want to get them.
And they done.
We want to get our city used to celebrating them.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
feel me? In a major way, to the point where a ninth grader already like, I can't wait to do math. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we're gonna have to lock in for the seniors, like a real grown up, like reality TV type fun, like sumo suits, oversized boxing gloves, the big jousting sticks. The thing where the money shoot up in the air and you try to get all that fun, large game stuff.
Right.
Gotcha.
We gonna feed them 2-3 times through the night. Then they leave in the morning. It's only for those who graduated 2026.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So let's talk about the pathway of getting there. You got some events coming up, and these events that you throw is pretty much to help you fund these amazing events for the day, right? Okay. So what we do?
So we starting this year with the Comedy Jamming Jam is this Friday. We have 6 comedians, all ladies on that lineup. It's going to be a great show. VIPs, and it's sponsored by Loyalty Wine. All those shipments, everything is on the way, but all the proceeds go towards the Juneteenth lock-in for the seniors and towards the parade. We got to pay marching bands.
Okay.
And we got to rent buses.
You're not going to tell us where the lock-in is, are you? It's not.
No, the lock-in is to be determined because they have to pre-register so we know where we need to be.
Okay.
Right? Do we need a 200 space or a 400 space? This is not a DPS thing either. It's for all graduates 17 and up. Because we don't want 8th graders running around their feet. You feel me? Up under them. It's for 17 and up graduates of 2026. They got to pre-register so we know what space to get.
Okay, I love that. That's dope.
That's gonna be a dope experience for the kids, though, man.
Yeah, and it'll be an annual thing, right? And all the ones, and also all students are welcome to walk in the parade. But again, we focusing on our graduates, right?
I like that. I was just recently thinking about when I was coming up, they would have lock-in, church lock-ins and stuff like that. And it was like, no one has taken an interest in the young people to give them that experience. You know, and you got to have people who can stay up and willing to watch their asses.
Yeah. We looking for volunteer chaperones.
I knew that was coming.
Yep, they don't trust... They don't trust our kids, but in 16 years, this is Juneteenth 16, by the way. This is JDF 16. In 16 years of promoting and gathering the community, we have never had one single incident.
Right.
And not a domestic dispute, a hurt child, a police call. That goes. It got a lot to do with how we plan things and how we do security, but it also has a lot to do with the people you look for. We're not looking for single men and squads of homeboys and homegirls to come out. We're looking for families to bring their babies and have a good time. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's mindset is different. Even if liquor is involved, our music is different.
Right.
Right? We playing music that just wants you to dance. Not rep your hood, not rep a gang, none of that. We have to maybe like, oh, what's wrong? Hey, we need to make the clubs older. No, you need to stop letting people drink vodka all night and the song saying, if he looking at you, shoot him.
Right.
You got to change
if
the frequency.
If you step on your toe, kill that nigga.
Change the energy, change the frequency.
And he's sitting there like, he is looking at me. You know, people are dying for no reason. So it's like, chill, man. Like, this party we about to have on Friday, we not playing nothing past 2000.
Okay, cool.
You feel me? We going all the way back.
One volunteer.
You got one volunteer.
Yeah, we going all the way back to 90.
I don't know about that one.
We gonna start at 1990 and we going to 2000.
Hey,
That's
I
where the
mean-
music at.
Right. I love that.
We gonna put her on the dough.
And like Queen Latifah.
Now, I got a question. Is are you doing an all-female show because it's Valentine's Day? Or
I'm doing an all-female show because the men are messy.
Okay, cool.
I've tried to do all men shows twice, and it's a messy, messy thing.
Okay.
You feel me?
Yeah, I feel you.
The women, I don't know if they all know each other.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if they all like each other. I know they can all work together.
Right.
Right? I know they can all do this show and be fine. I've done it 3 times. But with the men, it's always something.
Right.
They are divas.
They
you
are.
feel me? So I'm just straight.
I don't feel you, but I would like to. Oh no, no one's talking to me.
You gotta be
Follow
ready.
Lake B Essence for your photo needs and all
No,
these things.
don't follow Lake B Essence, please don't.
well,
'cause
Lake B everywhere.
Yeah,
Okay.
please,
Okay.
thank you.
Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta, when it comes down to promotion, what I'm realizing now is like, less is more. You know, so having all these different pages and this, that, and the other, trying to manage things, you can't be productive if you're constantly trying to manage your own stuff. And, and until you're able to find a team, you need to keep it simple. So that's why I went Lake B everywhere. The Lake B Essence thing, if you want to look at some pictures, you can, but don't. I'm not going to respond.
I thought that was your photo page.
It was.
Okay.
That's why I let the Call G page go. They took it, and I felt the sting for about an hour. And I was like, you know what? I should have been focusing on Juneteenth Detroit and Kong comedy pages a long time ago.
Right.
You know, but I can be myself and voice my opinion on Kong G.
Right.
Now I can't. You can't have Juneteenth Detroit above half the stuff I be wanting to say. You know what I'm saying? So now that page about to be promotions in all community.
Hey, the rebrand was seamless though. Let's call it that. It was seamless.
Yeah. And now Kong comedy get to be a little funny, but
I'll be like you, Detroit Juneteenth for Pablo. I'll be like, he show is nice.
I gotta be.
Like, what type of flavor of food is this?
I can't even be on another random post with people I don't know talking because they'll follow me all the way back and report my page.
Right. So
Can't do it. So I'm just all professional from here to June.
So
I'm making a list though.
June 20th.
June 20th, I got a bunch of shit to say.
and that's gonna last for about 2 months. And then we
Yeah,
gotta
I'll be
get
like,
ready
starting back to January 2nd. Lake was on some books.
Yeah, well, leave
I
me out
remember
of
what you said.
Leave me out of it, cause I come back.
The apple is better than the orange. The orange is kind of bitter.
So, do we have any of the flyers? We sent it to you.
We did.
When?
This morning.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Don't send me. I'm not as good as Shanny. Don't send me.
I'm sorry because usually that's fine. You know what I'm saying? An hour or 2 hours ahead is usually fine.
Yeah, but that's Shanny.
All right, so why they figure that out if they even try to tell y'all this? Friday, 3800 Pearson Avenue. If you can hear my voice, you can get in for $15.
Okay. So if they can hear your voice and get in for $15, how are they gonna know? How are you gonna know that they heard your voice?
They gotta get there and say I heard his voice.
Okay, cool. There you go. Okay.
I heard his voice. He said it was $15.
Y'all mentioned pie talk. Y'all mentioned pie talk.
I would like to ask you all this. I don't really know if it's supposed to be some sort of formal thing or anything like that, but there's a lot of podcasts, right? There's a lot of different places to go and be on microphones. I am 6'6" and 415 pounds.
Damn.
I enjoy being
How many?
comfortable.
That's what's
right.
How many pounds?
I would like to know how you feel about being named like the official Juneteenth podcast network.
Man, I almost cried.
We just won't. I mean, and I know there's a lot of other podcasts, but we just will leave them for other people, and we'll just
we can flood it. I'm down.
We'll just do all our stuff podcast through here, man.
We got you.
We got it.
I love.
Get y'all a plaque or something.
I love like being associated with something positive because it is very important for us, and I think Miles can agree. I hope he can because every time I say something, he disagree. But no.
I disagree.
Let me talk. But we want to be a part of something positive, and it is very important for us to put that energy out there and let people know what they should be doing, you know, especially if I'm going to be there.
Is healing real?
No.
Oh, so she wearing a fictitious college
Yeah.
sweater. Okay, that's not a place, right?
Hillman is the realest fake college.
The realest fake
We
college.
are all alumni of Hillman College.
Wait a minute, I don't know. I like the college that Germline was in. Was that a real college?
Atlanta A&T. That was fake.
That was fake. Yeah, I like that. They do all their steps in slow motion.
They say
Everybody in the AKAs was still light skinned.
I'm not really light skin ain't my favorite. I like dark women.
But
I can't get into that conversation about Juneteenth on the way. I can't.
but you can't.
talk
You
to
don't
20.
feel like you're a Hillman alumni. You
No.
just watch A Different World.
Hillman. No.
A Different World.
No. What was the other one?
Different World was great, but
That's where they went.
yeah.
For
It
the
was great.
Cosbys, that's where they was going.
Yeah.
Ain't that so? None of them ever went to school for real. She was
It was a fake school.
She was fake. I'm so tired of being laughed at.
So Hillman was based on Clark University.
Okay.
You know,
But they want to be loosely associated.
Well, back then you couldn't like advertise other names of things. You
Oh,
know, it was
okay.
just infringement. So like Claire and Bill went to Hillman, and then Denise went his.
They
his
had like
legacy.
two or three generations people going to the same school.
right.
Yeah.
Because his father went to Hillman.
I'm sure Rudy would have went too.
Claire didn't go to Hillman though. The mama, she didn't go there.
No, I think she went to another school.
She was a lawyer. She was in law school for sure. Yeah.
I mean, well,
You started a college, yeah. I knew that was coming. You're not talking to her regular.
I know you sleepy.
Quick. I gotta be quick with this. Man, you gotta be quick with her.
I
Man.
just know you sleepy.
Okay, so Friday, the February 13th, they call it Galentine's. Is it
Galentine's Day.
We bringing in June. We bringing in Valentine's Day with a Valentine's toast at 12 a.m. sponsored by Loyalty Wine. Galentine's is the single women.
Yeah,
that's their celebration.
The miserable broads
You are
sitting around
such a
getting
dick.
drunk.
Somebody last night.
I know.
Salmon.
There's salmon.
They was dressed up nice.
Caviar on top of the salmon. I was sitting there like, wow.
Okay, so for one.
But where the energy at for the guys for Valentine's Day?
Oh.
Where's that energy?
With them. They got a woman. Every guy got a woman if you want to have a Valentine's Day. Right? If you want to do something with guys on Valentine's Day, they explored that online last week. It didn't go well. He was like, we need to do something to call it Valentine's Day.
No, I'm saying where's their energy for the guys? Because
they ain't got no.
Okay, wait a
That's
minute.
why they ain't got no guys.
Wait
They
a
ain't have
minute.
no energy for guys.
So y'all believe that women, when they have men, don't go all out for their men for
Not
a
at
special
all.
day?
No.
Not at all. Not at all.
I mean,
I'm sure some do.
Not to that
I'm sure
level.
some do.
Not to that level. Like,
Okay, so
They gotta have the money and he gotta be a good man.
for one, for one, when I was in a relationship, I always celebrated my guy on Sweetie's Day.
Yeah.
And he would get the flowers. He would have rose petals on the floor and a fork. No,
No, he got it.
why?
What'd he do? Take his shoes off and walk on the rosebud?
I mean, ain't no.
Eddie Murphy did in the movie, man.
Literally, oh my God. man.
No, I mean, he probably was like, this some gay shit, but who's gonna tell him?
What did he say?
Thank you.
He was like, oh, thanks,
What?
this cool.
I served him surf and turf with a
Who
lot
cleaned up the rose peppers?
I had to.
Okay, right. Everything is perfect.
And I lined up the floor with candles.
Yes, that sounds
You know, put them in the bathtub, showered him down or whatever.
Yeah, anybody who don't understand this ain't never had no love before.
You know,
That's
but
all.
I'm just saying, like,
Trying to figure it out. That's funny seeing your big.
it's not a Rubik's cube. It's,
no. Leave me alone.
Look at me. I have one. Use it
got one?
properly. That's not it.
My brother trying to get
That's not it.
It's working.
It's working.
So women aren't supposed to. They don't have to do anything for a man on Valentine's Day.
They don't have to do anything for a man at all. Ever.
Period. Right.
Right. You don't.
No, what I was saying was
nobody's required, but should you?
Sweet as hell.
Should you?
There you go. Boy,
Especially for
should
somebody
you?
that actually has your best interests at heart. Literally, you should.
Yes.
do
How come
something
they
for
don't
them.
want us to be about one thing? We gotta want more than just one thing. But our reward for anything is always the
But
same.
Minimal,
fucking
very
one thing.
minimal
I'm a
reward.
very giving woman, and it seemed like whenever I try to do for a man, it puts him in a place where he feels like I'm doing too much that I don't have to do for him.
I mean, because maybe
He just don't want to have to match that shit.
right. And that's
No,
another thing.
Like, damn, that's a lot. I hope she don't want me to.
It should be reciprocal, but we shouldn't be up in the score.
No, that's
like,
what it is. That's part
every
of
year,
it.
like you only can do so much. I only can put so many roses out, and then I'm putting on this big thing for you. But then the next year, I gotta go crazier.
Or you could at least buy more roses.
No, the flowers will always come. If you're a romantic guy, you can do the flowers.
And like if a guy know me, buy my flowers on the 13th. You know what I mean? Don't buy them on the 14th.
Yeah.
The price gonna go up.
You can do that and flowers and all whatever, like whatever gifts you like, whatever. But at the same time, like it should be reciprocal, but it shouldn't be like, oh well, we keeping score.
Lake is hilarious. Y'all just don't know how hilarious.
All
Lake
bad
is.
stuff. You just got to be nice to me.
There you go.
Like the whole year.
So speaking
Like,
of
if I can't unhear the bullshit you say when you get mad. So if you like to name call and belittle and degrade and emasculate,
Majority.
I don't give a fuck about what you want when it's time to buy stuff. I don't care if you're upset that I didn't buy you anything. But when it's time for me to think romantic about you, I remember that day I didn't have something or I was late for something and you went absolutely nuts. You feel me? And I remember that and I'll be like, screw you, whatever.
So speaking of Valentine's Day, you also have a Valentine's Day comedy show.
Yes,
Sweet
thanks to
100.
Sedalis Productions, the sister D Jones. I am on the erotic
The sister
Valentine's
D
show.
Jones?
D Jones, yeah, it's a woman.
Oh, okay.
Don't be that person.
I was I call D Jones.
Shout out comedian D Jones. Shout out
DEE Jones is she co-owns Sedalis Productions. They've been curating events for over a decade.
I'm looking at one that's this is
Red and Black.
no, maybe this was last year then because it's like you had 2 places on Saturday.
Yes.
Okay.
On the 20th, I have 3 shows.
Okay, so let me go to the Red and Black one.
Yes,
so
that's the 14th.
That's the Poetic Foreplay.
Yes, I'll be there first.
Valentine's Day edition. They having sexy poetry,
They
burlesque,
do a lot of sexy stuff.
burlesque dancing,
Oh, wow.
sexy performance, sex art. No phones are allowed.
Nah, don't be recording none of the freaky shit.
Yeah, and it's starting at $35. I think you could get VIP for $65.
And this is the 4th time out of all the years they've been doing that they booked me to be an erotic comedian.
Okay, and then you're gonna be talking sex.
I talk sex.
I like that. I don't be there, but it's at 19940 Van Dyke.
19940 Van Dyke. VIP tickets are available until the 12th.
Yes.
No exceptions for that show.
Okay, and then you're leaving there and you're heading over to the Valentine's Comedy Show on the West Side.
Yes,
At
with
Sweet 100 with
Carlos
Shawnee
and-
E.
Yep.
So
Sean
Mike
E.
Chase, Sean E.
Is it one price for all 3? Or
No, those are all 3
Different
shows by
shows.
3 different people. Yeah, but there is a show that I'm collaborating with. I don't have that flyer, but it's thrown by. I don't even know. Anyway, anybody who go to La first show, get in my show for $10. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just looking at any way to get. Man, we need people there. You know, this is like one of the earliest times I started to prepare for Juneteenth, but I already know how much money I need. You know what I'm saying? Now, my goal when it comes to sponsorship is I ask everybody for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? If I need $3,000, I'm gonna ask 100 people. And break that down like that. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? And then I'm gonna give you a month to pay it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? In the meantime, we're gonna offer you things for your money. So we have 3 different sponsorships. They're all $160. You can get one or all 3, right? And we just gonna put your name on everything, right? You're gonna be on the banner on the entrance, the banner over the performance stage. You know what I'm saying?
You on Patreon, bro?
The backdrop.
We gotta get with Patreon.
So we got a woman.
We can't get on.
So it's women out here that say I have no problem.
That's a quote for me.
No, she said she has
Never
no
said
problem
that
going
shit.
out.
Giovanna Gwen, I pray your bills get paid forever.
Damn, it's such a negative.
No, that was the
As soon as he said that, she was like, I can pay my own bills.
She said she don't mind going all off.
You see how he said it? Like Giovanna.
I don't blame him because here's I'm telling you, one day we just really gonna have a nice sit down with people without people arguing and have a conversation about
We got to.
how black men are looked at amongst black women, and that we really need to have a conversation.
Well,
We always have that conversation.
Yeah, but we need to have a
How we are
conversation.
looked at as not worthy of praise and admiration and things of that nature.
I think that certain people should be in certain rooms for certain conversations because I look at myself as a female. That's what I identify as. But as a woman, I've always been somebody's second choice. I very rarely had somebody take me out for Valentine's Day and go all out for me. If somebody want my Valentine's Day, it's usually the guy who just been crushing on me, but not because it was somebody I was in love with, you know. And I can count on one hand, and say I didn't even that's no different than when Calvin was saying you ain't huffing huff.
No, what he said.
Do they know
He's really
that is our life?
Right.
To listen to you say that is my life. No one has ever taken any of us out anywhere.
But every man,
I ain't gonna go that far.
But every man I fuck with, I have. You know, I have taken him out. I have sat there and spent hundreds of dollars. You know,
You gotta meet a girl who don't mind doing that. Is that my water?
It can be.
No, it's mine.
No.
It's mine.
But
you far as hell. How is this your water? Those your Twizzlers.
And he ain't offer nobody one.
I did.
So all I'm saying is that I know what it feels like to be somebody who hear me and talk like you do and be like, hey, let me take you out. Let me spend money on you. Let me show you you're appreciated, and never has had as much in return.
Well,
you know, and I try because I do believe that black men should be appreciated and pray. I mean, what?
So
we just have to find those people that do that.
So I said, when you talk in rooms, you got to have, you know, it gets offensive when I hear guys like you that you ain't been appreciated, because all three, I bring Miles shit all the time because he works hard and he's in here. So it's like, have you eaten today?
Yes.
And no, it's not the same, but.
No, what I was saying is, I was trying to stop you because that's what I think women problems are. Women would say all the things that's not happening for them, then they get the sneaky motherfucker to hurt every word you said, and they weave their sneaky ass into your life and fuck you. So that's what I'm saying. That's why he was really, to me, I thought Colin was really just stopping you from not just don't say it like that. I just think, again, black men and black women need to have the conversation with no arguing, without debating, without being compared. It's a shame when men say something, women say, y'all do it too, and then even that's a whole nother.
The whataboutisms ain't gonna fix the problem, like
at all. So,
it's a reciprocal thing that has to happen, but at first we have to acknowledge that
this whole topic got to change. Go ahead.
We as black men are told and shown that we're not worthy of that.
Okay.
The energy itself, the reciprocal energy, the consideration, all of that.
And I have found that it's an individual basis. The part that we're missing out on, I think nobody talks about, is like, I've heard how women say, all those men grew up without daddies. Y'all all grew up without daddies. I'm like, baby, we all lived in the same house. I didn't have no daddy, neither did you. You didn't have a daddy. We was in a house with no daddy. So what makes you more healed than me? In the hood, the women have the same emotional
disparity
as men do, but even worse. So they probably realize, thanks to their sisters who already done pulled themselves up and got their shit, they know what they should ask for, they know what they should expect, and they know what they worth. You know what I'm saying? Men don't. We just don't.
Well,
so once we finally find out, like, wait, I found out I am worth it, but I already got 3 babies. That is bad.
But
you know what I'm saying? Now I got to slide because old girl just showed me that somebody is supposed to cook for me, and somebody should clean the tub out after I worked 12 hours and I came home and I got to wash my ass. I got to clean my tub out myself, like, then wash my ass. And like, it's crazy. No, like, if I'm going to work and make money and protect and beef in the streets and do that, and then still come home and feed myself and run my own bath water and wash my own clothes, We might as well slide.
Hey, caller, how you doing?
Uh-oh.
Hey, what up, though, good people? How
What up, Brother G?
Hey, on this topic y'all are on right now, I know it ain't a deep topic, but I had my dad, right?
Mm-hmm.
But my mom wasn't into the things that typical women or what you show that you supposed. My mom wasn't into flowers and shit like that.
Right.
But my dad would pop up out the blue with a goddamn new stereo for her or some new speakers, because that's what her thing, music. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And things like that. But so for me, I'm not a Valentine's Day whatever. I'm a just because type of person.
It's
right?
all made up anyway, bro.
Exactly.
All of it's made up.
Ain't nobody about to tell me. Ain't nobody about to give me a day and tell me you got to go spend money on somebody. That ain't how I operate.
Right.
But now, as far as the women, I don't know what it is, but most of the women in my life that I've had, you know, and the one I have now, they love spending money on me.
Right.
They were just because me, just like I just because them. You know what I'm saying?
Reciprocal, like you
For me
said.
to show up, and I have a thing where I don't spend over $100 for my gym shoes. Like I spend over $100 for some good shoes,
That's
but not
facts.
gym shoes. You know?
Right.
And I had told one of my kids, my children's brother, I told her, I said, hey, don't buy me no shoes over no $100. But she didn't care. She still wanted me to look good. And so she gonna buy me some Air Max. And I'm like, oh, you know, Miss, thank you. But I think it's just a situational thing, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That now that I'm older and I've learned things, I realized some of these women had codependent behavior. They were doing that because they was fulfilling something within them and trying to feel worthy. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, all day.
And I can totally agree with that feeling. Being someone who didn't get a kissogram or you know, when the people in school and they sing you stuff, I was the girl who didn't get anything. People get surprised that I know, like,
There was other
like,
girls that didn't get anything.
I mean, but I don't give a fuck about them other girls. I'm talking about me.
It was like 12 other girls in your class that didn't get shit. Like,
That's why they created Valentine's Day, because
that's why y'all created
we gonna start sending stuff to each other
But
because
the scale's not balanced.
Hey,
Bro.
y'all,
They not
I'm at 3 minutes. I got to get out.
Okay.
Thank you, Ching.
Appreciate you, G.
One of the things I was going to say when you talk about not having a father in the home, like I treat my son very well. He gets things for Valentine's Day. He gets home cooked meals. You know, when we go out on a date, he gets my door. You know, even if I got to give him the money or whatever, like I'm teaching him how to pay. I'm teaching him how to order. You know what I mean? Because he deserves to know that he should be treated well before he pop off 3 babies. You know, it doesn't take a man to be in a household. And I give a disservice to moms too that didn't pour that into their sons, because I'm like, that's where their appreciation starts, really, from your parents.
True.
You know,
but the only way her husband gonna be appreciated by a woman is he found a woman who's softer and grew up not hard.
Facts.
Or
Which is
that,
why I'm
or
not
that type
married.
of woman will ruin him and use him and break him.
Right.
And then he'll be like, fuck bitches.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I wrote her letters. I wrote poems and shit.
but
like
he live with me, so he knows a hard bitch when he's.
We can't program to give to no end and then say you don't deserve nothing. Like
In
y'all need to
return,
just put a comment in the I never buy a man's shoes. I guess that's the superstition of it.
Yeah,
Walk
it
out your
is.
life and all that. That's superstition.
I just
Giving
found
is
out you
giving.
turn them motherfuckers towards the door so
Giving
they
is
leave.
giving,
Because
man.
when y'all
Whatever. It
fucking
ain't- women don't
homosexual,
have to give me nothing.
turn them shoes towards
I can't
the
say
door.
that. I can't say I haven't looked at it.
I've had,
But I know.
that's
I
why
know
I said
that.
individual. I've met women who treat me well.
Yeah.
But in general, their hands are just out.
But
like in general.
Yeah, because
you know what I'm saying?
my thing is, don't just spend money and then you not moving in different areas, treating me correctly in different areas. You know?
What I've learned about
Like money is not that don't fix nothing.
What I learned about relationships in my encounters, there's like 5 different types of women, right?
Facts.
I found the more earthier women tend to a man more. They cater more. You know what I mean? They the ones that go when you walk in the take your jacket off and all that, rub your feet, even when you're in the tub, rub your back, all that shit. But then I also recognize the woman who is busy, a woman who's taking care of stuff. She don't got time to do all that, right? And then she's the type of person like, nigga, I'm working just like you. You know what I mean? He's like, I don't got time for that.
This is my thing though. You was working when we made the babies. You was working when we dated.
Right.
You was working when you rubbed my back the first time.
Right.
I don't care about none of that shit. Because a man don't ever get to say, you know what? I done got tired.
That's what them two scenes come in.
I'm just not gonna pay the mortgage for the next 3 months.
What y'all don't do is rub.
Lies.
Men don't take care of women's bodies the way that men want women to take care of their bodies.
No, you ain't gotta do nothing to me I don't want to do to you.
Right. There you go.
I'm totally fine.
There you go.
I'll call somebody. We can both play
But that's what I'm saying.
Right.
Like, most guys aren't taking care of women's bodies that work every day, or if you got a foot problem, he'll be like, and then
because we're not
but we're not professionals. Yeah, we're not professionals.
But a woman is.
Women are not. Y'all just want to rub people.
Well, wait a minute. How about
y'all don't be knowing you get done rubbing me and my shoulder still hurt like the fuck it did in the morning.
Exactly. That's a big thing too. Like a lot of the women in our community think we're supposed to be professionals at everything.
No, but learn how to screw in the fucking night bulb if you see it's out.
That's
so I can't.
Oh, I'm practical as hell. I'm so practical I want credit for it. You feel me? Like I just slept over your crib and woke up and went down there and make a sandwich and cleaned the whole kitchen.
Come on,
when you wake up, you didn't walk in the kitchen like, oh my god, yeah. So I don't like mess.
So you can be on the panel because I have plenty of men see my kitchen be dirty.
Yeah, but I'm not romantic though.
Okay, then.
I'm practical.
We also dads too.
See that look? She's like, now she's like, okay, so my shit is fixed and my house is clean, but he's not gonna write poems. Like, come on.
No, I'm not even looking at you like that. I'm looking at you because, and maybe it's they had that thing, young hoes versus old hoes, but maybe it's because I'm a young hoe. But I find practicality to be romantic. So if you coming in the house washing the kitchen, cleaning the kitchen, or washing the clothes, or tidying the house, whatever, you ain't got to buy me no flowers.
I'm just an extra leg.
You're different. You're different.
Oh, okay.
You're just different because I know it's a lot of facts.
I want a poem.
See,
but I'm an old hoe. She's a young hoe.
Yeah,
but she just said
so
that.
that's the thing. So I can be
they used to write when I was in school. They didn't write when she was in school.
You know what we do when she say, "Well, I want a poem," like he say how they backdoor. What I used to do when I hear women say what they want to do, I would just key in on that part. I will poetry your ass to death. I ain't doing shit else. I ain't dancing shit. I ain't doing nothing. I remember I had a girlfriend for a long time. All she ever told me before we kicked it was how niggas was putting their hands on her. Niggas put their hands on her. So I convinced myself in my young age, like, as long as I don't hit the bitch,
I'm straight.
I'm straight. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm good. And it lasted a long time.
But that's women weaponize niggas with the shit to get them. Every time. They say, I never had this, I never had that. I'm going to appear with the 3 to the 4 things you did because I can't give you your daddy back. Yeah. Right? So I appeal with those 3 things. Like, get in your life.
The way that blew up in their face the most when they was like, I just need somebody who about me. I just need somebody who want me, who about me. And those niggas was like, so that mean I ain't got to have a job or nothing. All I got to do is be in her face, in her house, every day, calling her phone, like, where you at with your car? Yeah. I watched that shit for 5 years out of it. And I'm like, this nigga be on your head. He don't even have a car to come pick you up.
There you go. At least you understand game. I'm just trying. That's what I was trying to tell Lake, and I told my other friends, like, when women sit and say what they're not getting from someone else, they weaponize the weakest person that's going to enter their life the sneakiest way.
Because if you tell me I don't want to live with kids, I'm not mentioning my kids.
When you said that,
we just not going to talk about
that earlier.
Why would I talk about them?
I understand.
That conversation over with it.
Taylor's pretty, but can the rest of us get some screen time? Do your job. So we just talking. Her mouth ain't moving, but as I've gotten older, you know what I mean? Like, I'll be 50 in 3 years. You know, y'all know that. So Maybe when I was 27, 32 or whatever, yeah, you could weaponize me. You know, like you could get away with not having a job because I wasn't barely working myself, but I'm busy. You know what I mean? Right now, it doesn't matter to me what I say I haven't received. I know I'm dope. It took a long time. Like, I've always been a thicker woman. The thicker woman is cool at the crib when we cooking and we cleaning and this, that, and the other. Then you go get the skinny bitch who ruins your life and you be like, damn, I want to go back over to mama. But when you grow up and you be like, damn, I'm dope. Like, I ain't nobody's second choice.
The only reason why somebody go get another bitch because the main one is not fulfilling.
No, a man likes
I mean, but if they
aesthetics.
can't change, they can't change. If you didn't lock in with a big girl, and now it's time for you to step out, but you don't want to step out with her, then you just shouldn't be with her. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what ends up happening.
Right.
Like, I don't want to hurt your feelings. I'm not really into this right now because the aesthetics over here is what I want. And I've always been that chick. You know what I mean? Where I ain't never had a guy who haven't came back after being out there.
We pushing health, but we not discriminating against the big girls.
Y'all are. Y'all do.
No, we don't. No, we don't, because a lot of
y'all get older.
No, I put in my time. I put in my time.
Thank you.
I put in my time.
I definitely put in my time.
I called my brother and told him I done it so much you ain't got to. He was on his way to college. I said, you tell them you straight. Right? You tell them your brother been down through that. Okay?
Right. And listen, I'll be very honest with
So
you.
Yamina said men just want variety. And most of that variety is of the skinny kind with a big ass. Especially like I don't have an ass. Maybe it's my ass that make people leave.
Oh, your attitude. It might be your attitude.
Maybe my attitude. Because
might be attitude.
I don't treat men like I treat you.
No.
You get on my fucking nerves.
No.
I don't talk to men like I talk to somebody who gets on my nerves.
I have
like
seen you say it. I have seen you done it.
A man
You'll
worth
be
any
fine.
kind of value wants quality, and not variety.
Thank you.
When as you grow up.
No.
You got it. Unless you were born and brought up different, like the guys who started out and got day one, and you know what I'm saying? You got to grow into it, and if we survive long enough, we eventually just want one.
Kong, I got the question.
As you grow up.
Kong, I do have a serious question to ask you, and it is this: can you build a new life with old bad habits, or with old habits, not bad habits?
Yeah, depending on what the habits are. I mean, that's a vague question.
Yeah.
Like if you were a gambler, no. But if you like to stay up and eat peanut butter and jelly,
as you are right now, and who you are. No, peanut butter doesn't sound.
No, I had to completely recreate myself 3 times.
Okay,
you know
well,
what I'm saying?
what's up.
I had to step out of 3 different types of negative lifestyles. I've been a gangbanger. I've been a pimp.
Damn.
I've been a jack boy.
Damn.
So I had to leave all that
How
shit
your
alone.
big ass run away from somebody?
I don't run away from anybody.
Damn. Shit. Okay.
I didn't say I ran away from nobody.
No. Did you said you was a jacker? You said you were a jacker.
Yeah, I don't gotta run. I had the gun. Look, I'm running for. Gone, you run.
Oh, damn.
Take off, nigga. Get off this parking lot.
Right before you be dead.
And when it comes to women, I'm steady learning. I'm a father of 3 girls now. I'm extremely emotional. You know, I just cried yesterday watching a skit. It was supposed to be funny. I'm at work talking about what? You know what I'm saying? I'm hella emotional. I love learning about women, though. I have no problem with respecting women's power, their intuition, their manifestations. But the same time, I can recognize that in a whole, healed, clear-minded, sober woman. I can also recognize the thought, trashy, fucking whore bitch that this person is. You feel me? You can't. Y'all not all the same. It's unfair that one post have 10,000 comments because one woman said, you know, we do the best we can with the cards we given. And just like that, every woman, yeah, that's what we be doing.
Yup.
It's 17 whores on here who done tricked with the fucking Little League football team coaches of their fucking son.
Yeah.
There's 4 bitches on here who ain't never had a job and don't plan on ever having a job, but now they jump on it. Nobody breaks women down the way they break down men. We have to be accountable. Even if we won't be accountable, they're going to hold you because they're going to tell you you ain't shit. They're going to tell you. So even if you don't believe it and you don't change your ways, you're going to be accountable. So they're going to tell you you ain't shit. We never get to do this to women.
There are a lot
We never get to do this to women because they rally around each other.
Yeah.
But I've been in prison with men who was like, I had to watch my mama turn tricks.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
She on that post too. Oh, girl, we did the best we could. No, some of y'all foul.
It's a lot of Stony Nate situations, a lot of senior citizens being used.
Turning
Yes.
to feed my son is not your business.
No, having him watch it is horrible though.
Yes.
Because you in a 1-bedroom apartment or a studio apartment.
I don't know.
You feel me? It gets deep.
And it's like, I'm not ghetto, so I don't understand.
She like,
this
I've
stuff.
never done that. And that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm talking about. You'll say something, and all these women that support you are not you. They not working hard and loving their son like you loving your son. They are being neglectful. They are at the club 5 times a night, 5 times a week. But they're like, yeah, we're doing the best we can. No, you not.
Everybody's
but only
an
you know
entrepreneur,
that.
But they love. Everybody's an entrepreneur, but they love the nightlife, and they love using Mr. Charlie and Mr. Earl when he come through.
There ain't no niggas named Earl or Charlie no more. Man.
Yeah,
Name John.
I know 2 Earls.
Wait a minute,
One a bus driver. I know he's a sugar daddy.
And have a sugar daddy. How you an entrepreneur and got a sugar daddy?
It's
You're
a
not a
thing.
true entrepreneur.
I mean,
Well, how you supposed to fund this shit?
right? Like,
Banks don't give us no money.
Hold on.
I'm in a bind.
That's most of us up here.
I'm in the bind, Nate. Right there.
I just want to be like, I'm in a bind, Barbara.
There you go.
Barbara, please make me show out for this $2,500. I will show out.
Hey, Carl, if they see us go in the nursing home and go get Miss Mary checks, we a scum
I
of the
tried
earth,
that,
right?
man. Miss Mary only get $8.50
We
a
the
month.
scum of the earth, though.
I don't know.
Taylor
this
help.
you speak, right? She, I don't know.
Taylor like this. Taylor, in this way.
Taylor, like, bring me back when y'all want to talk about something.
No, she's not. Actually, Taylor is dope. I'm gonna tell you why Taylor dope. Taylor is listening. She like, okay. So
Sponge.
A nigga just tried that shit with me this other day. Like he just showed up with some goddamn bonbons, and I don't even eat bonbons.
We just got to do better at self-inventory.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We be lying to ourselves.
We all need to.
Yeah.
You know, that's what I say. Any conversation that we have, you know, it has everything to do with who's in the room and the experience that they have. You know, I don't. Some of these things that y'all talking about, I just don't come from that. I've never had a man that I can call, you know, to be like, hey, what can I do for $2,500? I've never ran across that guy. And I just told somebody the other day, if I fail, this DTE is not going to get paid. There's somebody who's going to make sure that Lake is okay.
Once
And
again,
Lake
you are
is
a
not.
small minority.
No,
Right,
she not.
but-
No, she not. It's a bunch of motherfuckers can't call on a nigga for a couple $1,000. She not alone. She just only talking about herself. Definitely not alone.
That's a smaller group.
I watched my mama age out of it. My mama used to be able to call niggas. She aged out of it.
And I aged out
because they still sugar daddy niggas, but now you my age.
Yeah.
You feel me? So now they just giving that same $50 to somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Like some little young thing, because now my mama need more than $50.
So,
you know what I'm saying?
So, like, the question is to this, to be honest with you. When you hear women speak on how they was treated and you feel like you haven't been treated that way, do you look at it like maybe it's something you did wrong?
You know, the first thing I always think about, and I had this conversation last night, when I was 19 and I was sitting across the love of my life, I should have never got up from that table. I should have been taught at 19 that we could have made a life together and created, you know, even when you're young and you don't have the kids, even if you have one, we were at the prime age to build an empire. And I didn't understand that opportunity to be truly loved and feel truly loved and have a man truly love me and vice versa wouldn't come around again. Not in that way, you know. So and then you make the mistake of thinking that you're too young or better is going to come along or this is not the right decision. I don't think it's necessarily me per se. I just think we don't know.
I call that turning the dial. Remember how TVs used to have the knob? Right? That's what I call that. Like when you think you can get one mo.
Yeah. Hey, caller. What's going on?
Good morning, y'all.
Good morning.
What's up, my brother?
Dorian.
Yes, I don't think we're keeping it a whole buck. Let's call it what it is. If your value, listen, some chicks can get a big bag.
That's facts.
And ain't even got to put out shit.
True.
Some women, let's tell it what it is. It's a look thing. Always got
And if you care, you could be an ugly looking person to the outwardly person, but if you look like you love yourself and you gonna fuck with you. But if you acting like that, you set your own value. You just said, I ain't never had a dude I can go to. I know the ugliest chick with one leg can go to a dude and get $2,500. You know what she doing?
What neighborhood she grew up in, so I can hop my ass over there.
I know a chick with one leg that I fuck with.
I need to pick this man burned up.
I don't sleep on a handicap, brother.
Like handicap, for real. And so it's all about.
We're going to hell.
Like, females act like
I'm just inclusive.
If you're going to be in that realm and you feel like you got to deal with it, that's just your best game of it.
Hey, nigga, roll up your window.
Right.
Roll up your window.
It's cold as hell outside. He got his window down.
Well, you know what? Is it better now?
Yes.
Damn, that's crazy.
Not bad. You know what? Look, I'm in my truck. Whenever I be calling in my Honda, it be sounding terrible, so I be on speaker, but that's why I put it on speaker. But it's all good. Yeah, my Bluetooth in here is free. But no, I just feel like I know some chicks like that's fine. You know what I'm saying? Like me and my homeboy today, he called me this morning. We was talking about our neighbor daughter, and we looking like, yeah, she could probably get a nice little bag. But I'm like, man, she the type that's she cute, but how long them looks gonna last? Because she went got a BBL and she got lost the weight, she got a weed, and she young now. But what's her pull-up potential? I'm like, she could get a husband right now. She know what she's doing. But a lot of these chicks out here, you got home without no management. You don't know what you're doing. You don't know your value. Up here, you at the casino. You over here fucking with the niggas rolling dice for $20. You should be over there in the high roller room with the blackjack players and buying them niggas drinks and seeing what's going on with the liquor store owner. You know what I'm saying?
I just don't like to be touched by people I don't like. And I don't like to answer my phone.
And when you moving like that, you gotta know, you gotta deal with what comes after that.
Yeah, you ain't gonna work.
I ain't gonna work. I always work. That's what you go. I'm gonna be working forever.
My mama told me that. When I was young, my mama said never underestimate a big girl. Because my mama built like Queen Latifah. All the women in my family is busty, hippie, big women. You know what I'm saying? 5'11", big women. You know, and she was like,
that tracks.
You gonna always, you know, and you know, it's an exception to every rule. But at that time in '90, whatever, mama was like, we gotta work. She was a big girl. She's like, we gotta work. Ain't nobody looking to take care of us.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, I always gotta have a job. I always gotta make sure I'm straight. She was married with a husband who paid all the bills. You feel me? My dad loved women who looked like her. You know what I'm saying? All his sad chicks looked like her. You know, or bigger. So that was his thing. You know what I'm saying? But she said, like, we gonna work. You know what I'm saying? Find you somebody who gonna work and take care of themselves, or they gonna drain your pockets. Listen, I went to AutoZone the other day. It's 13 men working there. They not paying all of nobody's bills, but they all got babies, and most of them in relationships. So what are we really doing on the internet other than talking about what we wish would happen? People sound lazy as fuck. I just heard a girl say, I paid my own phone bill this month. Okay, this is your phone. Like, who are you talking to?
It's an adult thing.
Hold on. Dorian, thank you for calling, bro.
All right, John. Yep.
Throw me them Twizzlers.
They be so proud of just doing the stuff they supposed to do. Like,
men doing it.
I mean,
ain't nobody help me pay this rent this month, bro. I ain't never heard a nigga say that.
You was just over here whining about not getting no Valentine's Day. Sure.
No. I'm not speaking on me. I ain't speaking on me.
I'm used to it. I don't want Valentine's Day.
I ain't speaking on me. Because I done had bread broke on me. But at the same time, it's like, that's not what I was looking for. I was looking for the consideration and the cooperation.
I'm not gonna lie. I done had many a dollars spent on me, but that's not the point when it comes to me. I'm saying
these nasty as hell.
No, they
Twizzlers.
Hey, licorice.
So anyway, I need what most don't. Because by me being an entrepreneur, I need what most don't. You know what I mean? I need to know the fact that you have my back. And I'm not talking about my back just for some dollars.
I just said cooperation.
Yeah.
So what was you saying, T?
Damn. Okay. Well, you know what?
You cut her off.
That was rude.
No, that was rude. But go ahead, T. No, go ahead, T. I'm sorry.
I was just gonna say that, like, okay. So when it comes to having somebody like break bread versus somebody that's more emotionally in tune, I guess. I think it's easier to request it than it is to actually get it, especially this day and age. Like, even going back to what he said about like women who post on the internet, like, yeah, I just paid my own phone bill. I ain't gonna lie, I'm one of them. I pay my own rent, pay my own phone bill, pay my own water, own car note, the whole thing. Yes, I'm gonna say that I did it. And why? Because it's always somebody out there, some man out there, some woman out there who is blowing down your line, trying to make it seem like you just absolutely need them to be around. But they not actually contributing nothing. So it's like you got to remind people you are who you are.
But you don't have to say nothing if you're doing it, though.
No. See, I gotta say something though.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do. I do, because when you keep it quiet, because I used to be one of those people who kept it quiet and didn't say nothing at all. But people gonna continuously play in your face.
I mean, if we can call you, we assume you paid your phone bill. Right. And if you're driving to the job, we assume until they take that bitch, we assume you paying your lease. Right. You putting it on there is weird.
And you don't have to. You don't have to say nothing. They shouldn't even be a part of your life. You shouldn't even be. They shouldn't even
making decisions based on them.
Yeah, and they shouldn't even be accessible to you. Cause trust me, I done lost more than I done gained.
Come on,
when it comes to relationships, and it's because of that. Cause when the person used to judge me like, man, shit, if I was you, no, you not me.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
So stop that. And then so when they kept saying, well, if I was you, you not me. And so I cut them off of my life because I used to change my phone number every 2 years. Because 2 years on the time span of a phone bill let you know who's really down with you and who's not, right? And so I started eliminating. So people like, man, I don't even got your number. I said, damn, my bad. What you doing now? Shit, no, nigga, I'm still, fucking around. All right, then I'll holler at you, man. All right, then peace. And then I'm gone again.
You're right.
So they still don't have accessibility to me. I have learned, I'm 54 years old, so I've learned how to maneuver through the bullshit because people like if you keep saying something, all you doing is letting people know what you got. Then you letting them know your patterns. Yep. You letting them know what you have, and they know how to enter. They know how to exit.
Even if it don't work, even if you, which I assume it wouldn't work because you got more sense than that, but a nigga on the prowl would be like, shit, so you need me to pay that phone bill? Just wait for next month and inbox you like, what's your cash app? You like, ain't nobody did that. Yeah. Don't do that twice. If she don't fuck, I'm moving on.
Well, I wish somebody would try me out.
She like, cause I'm bugging. Like,
I'm funny as hell, and I pay my own phone bill.
I pay my own phone bill. Anybody want to pay mine? I'm so tired of people reaching out to me asking for help and not reaching out asking me if I want something done to me or for me.
But you know what?
They'll never do that.
But that's another thing when I kind of feel what T's saying when you say you have to. Like, people reach out to me all the time in need. Mm-hmm. Like, I ain't doing this by myself. Mm-hmm. And sometimes you got to remind people, like, I don't care what you think I look like. You know what I mean? I don't know why you're asking me because I ain't got nobody to ask.
What kills me is I got younger babies than everybody I know. I just started being a father for real. So everybody I know, their children are teenagers or grown.
Right.
They're hitting me up for money.
Exactly.
I'm like, bro, your kids got jobs and cars. My babies need something every day. They want my money. Right. And you also want $100? Like, it's a crazy thing, but I believe in the hood. If it's been a while since you asked for money, they assume you got money.
Right.
You feel me? I ain't heard him beg for nothing. He ain't reached out for nothing. He must got a couple dollars. Like, man, get the fuck up, man.
But the crazy part is, like, I do talk about things to let people know. Like, my son's father was in prison for 10 years. Mm-hmm. Where do y'all think child support came from?
I mean,
exactly.
But
it's still a performative thing at the end of the day.
But leave me the fuck alone.
There's a lot of ego in it. There's a lot of performance in it.
I said what I said, and maybe that's why I'm single. Maybe I look like I need help. Maybe because they like she over there, she ain't got no dad for her kid, And I did have people when King was younger accuse me of wanting to date them because I was looking for a father for my son, so they would back off of that too. And then you don't have time because what I always see is you just being mom, like Yeah, I'm supposed to be, right? Like that's.
I mean, but
it ain't a flex. It's my
They
job.
gotta weigh that out though, because it's their level of investment. They gotta put up to.
Bro said, I'm not doing shit for anyone anymore.
Shout out, Kel's Unfiltered podcast on Thursdays.
I can't wait to be that age. I can't wait, but my baby's young. I still gotta help them when I'm 59. They still gonna be in high school. My youngest baby ain't graduating high school until I'm 59.
Oh, that's dope. Mine's same thing with me. Mine's graduating in 3 years. So I'll be 50. I'll be 58.
2029 for me. I'll be 50. I'm counting. I'm so happy he 14. I don't know what to do. I left last night. I ain't come back until later.
Because he was straight.
He was leading like if you.
When we mentor our young people, and that means even when we just breathe on it right quick, I just make sure I tell them to enjoy their life and be selfish. I tell young people that now is the time in your life to only care about you.
Absolutely.
If you can manage to maintain your home with your parents or your guardians, do so for as long as possible. When you leave there, you should have a vehicle, your credit should be straight, and you should be in some homeowners program.
Right.
If you plan on leaving Michigan, that's fine, but you own a home in Detroit.
Right.
That can all be done, and I'm watching some black families do it. Right? Don't forget that dual enrollment is a thing now, right? They brought that back with the gentrifiers. So now your 9th grader can enroll in college courses, right? If they stay in those courses all the way through high school, they have completed 2 years of college, maybe 3 if they go to summer school. When they graduate, they 1 year away from a degree. Understand that they took those things from us because even as poor people, we could hustle up on 2 years worth of college money. So if you had dual enrollment and you could pull that off, yeah, Big Mama and your cousin with the bag could send you money for a couple of years. They took that away from us specifically so we wouldn't be able to afford college. 4 years. I met a bunch of people who had good grades, but because of tuition had to leave after sophomore year.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't.
And they never went back. You know what I'm saying?
Come answer this for me. Why? And like, because y'all both are college people. And,
He went to CMU too.
Yeah, you see where that fish print is in the main entrance door when you go to the office, the administrative office. No,
Central.
Yeah, he put that there. Listen,
his jokes be taking so long.
Take so long, it don't land either.
Because now we got to the punchline. I don't remember what the fuck he said in the beginning. Long. The pause.
Hey, I'm right here. Hello.
Long pauses.
I was trying to figure out what offense did we start off talking about.
I was saying
it was an insult that didn't land.
Can I answer that question though?
Yeah. Can I just? I got one more question about the college. Why we don't go to the free colleges that's in our local area?
What's a free college?
Free college.
No, they got free colleges.
Like the community college?
No, yeah,
that ain't free.
That's not free.
DC college?
They have every state has free colleges you can go to. Most parents have been sending their children out of state.
Where?
So what's the free college?
I mean, like,
pull it
up because can I go to free? I'll go back to school if I can.
Free college.
I want to go to free college tomorrow.
You better have some Chickasaw blood in your ass.
Nationabic tribe. So, Kel, what was you gonna say? Can you build a new life with old habits?
I got some personal experience with this. So you cannot build a new life with old habits because old habits die hard. Them 2 C's I always speak on: consideration, cooperation. If you lack in that, you cannot build anything with yourself or anybody. Well, you can build something with yourself. You can be selfish, but you can't build something with somebody if you lack those 2 things: consideration, cooperation. Our community, we lack in that a lot.
I think people have consideration and cooperation. It's just the old habits that they don't.
No, our city is littered with trash. Nobody has any consideration.
I love Lake. I want to be with Lake, but I don't know how to not be hanging out at the club.
No, I think
6 days a week.
I think it. Well,
but I want Lake. I want a relationship with Lake.
You won't be with me because I don't do clubs. Like that.
I say I love you.
No, you don't love me. But it's. I think it's more intimate than that. Like when you were talking about being in a house, like the way a person clean. You know what I mean? Like you need to be with somebody. Like I'm not dirty, but I'm junky. You know, but I also don't want your mess.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like when you come over or you're hanging with me, like you could be junky at your house, but you can't be junky at mine. Because I try not to be junky at other people's house because that's how my mom raised me. My mom
consideration and cooperation.
That falls under consideration.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, because I'm right there with you. I don't like that either. You can't. I'm my own kind of mess. I'm my own kind of mess, and I like to say that some people, you go to their houses and their houses are like spotless, spick and span. It looks like a Colgate smile. But there are some people's houses that you go to, and I like to say it's lived in. It looks like somebody lives there. It's not grimy and trifling, but it looks like somebody lives there. My house looks like I live there. It looks like I get up every morning and I go to work and I come home from work and I cook and I do, those things. But you can't do that at your house and bring it to my house too, because now it's going to
look like you live here.
Yeah, it looks like we both live here, and there's only one person paying rent here. So.
I do believe you can build a new life with other people who don't know you with old habits. Just because your habits are old don't mean that they're bad, right? So, because your habits is part of your wisdom. You know what I mean? When you have wisdom, wisdom will take you a long motherfucking way.
That's right.
And your new life that you build may be with the person that you always needed to be with. Like you said, you might be a junkie person, and the other person may not be junkie, and they don't mind picking up shit behind you because they love you.
I don't know. I ain't never met nobody like that.
Horrible. It sounds like a horrible experience.
I mean, no. I'm being very honest, like you said.
It ain't a woman that'll ever love you so much she enjoys picking your drawers above the floor.
No. I'm not gonna lie. I know
they do it.
Hold on.
They do it.
Hold on.
But they don't enjoy it.
They don't enjoy it. I mean, who enjoy cleaning up, period?
Plenty of people enjoy cleaning.
Plenty of people
find peace and respite in cleaning.
So if that's the case, how did it get dirty?
Because we have to live here. So we have to eat off the dishes, so wash the dishes. But you could have put them drawers down the fucking chute or in the hamper yourself.
No, hold on. How about
I agree.
I know, of course, you're gonna agree. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
I'm a woman, and I don't want to pick up a man's drawers.
I got big ass drawers, and I know they don't want to pick them up.
Right.
Making her rethink her life every time she pick them up. I ain't never think I'd be dating a nigga with sheet-sized drawers.
Right, but I'm using my broomstick to pick up your shit because that's your ass.
See what I'm saying?
No,
I mean, but you
my shit like Debo's drawers.
But you gone. You don't know what I'm doing at the house, but that's your ass. That's your stank. You know what I mean? Your drawers should not be left on the floor.
What I'm saying is, some women love the fact that they have something they can always do and work with a person in a relationship. And I ain't talking about their drawers. I'm talking about the bottom line. Like, if somebody gonna love you and love you properly, they got to deal with how you think. Your mouth, the quick response you're gonna give, the bullshit you're gonna say when it's not necessary. Now, so at that point in time, when the man be like, "That's my baby, I don't give a fuck," you know what I mean? That's just how she is. That's cool. And when the man come home and he's tired and he take off his clothes and he throw them in the middle of the fucking floor, she say, "That's my baby. He worked all goddamn day."
Those two different situations. Because for one, when somebody get to know me, they either gonna like me. You know what I'm saying? Some men ain't gonna like me because of my quick wit and my mouth.
I want you to know that woman is talking shit behind your back to other women.
Well, they gonna talk shit anyway.
No, I'm just saying, those things, that thing and a long list of things men just gotta stop doing. Like, they don't like doing that shit. Like, that's why I ain't got no homeboys. They don't like hearing me say that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, me and my girl beefing, she ain't give me no head. I was like, nigga, we just playing basketball all day. And so he just went right home and tried to, freshen up and I don't give a fuck. I was doing it when she get off work. That's your freakiness, not her freakiness.
Wait a minute, but I tell every man who give their girl a little head, there's gonna be a little hint and pee in there anyway. They'll be straight.
They smell like me a little bit till about 26, 27.
That's about the little pee gonna be like that. A little bit of pee. And we got to deal with it, right? I'm just saying.
We don't say nothing.
We don't say shit. Do it. We say nothing.
When I'm laying with a man and I'm hoping for some head, when I go to the bathroom, I always use a rag and wash my coochie.
Yeah, that's old school. I had a girlfriend like that.
Because I want men to do that for me. You know what I mean? You gonna go take a shit and get back
I agree,
in the bed. Like, wash your ass. You know, we know. No, watch your ass.
I'm not. You gotta go watch a TV show.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. You woke now. Don't come back in here. Hold it back vacuum or some shit.
But I mean, pee or shit. I'm gonna wash my behind because I don't want you tasting a little pee.
No, it's gonna be a little pee. It's gonna be there. It's gonna be there.
It's crazy how we got used to that.
Right.
I was just like, oh, okay.
Okay, fuck it. You know. So I'm being honest with you. That's why I say you can't build a new life with old habits because everybody old habits.
But you just said you could. You just said you can.
I just said that's okay. You just.
What did you just say you could do?
You just good at disagreeing. That's okay.
No, what did you say you could
My
do?
name is Lake Disagree Butler.
Fuck you. What did you say?
Your niece even like, Auntie, you know.
She gonna ride or die with me. Like as soon as I jump your ass, she gonna kick you in the nuts.
She go high, she go low.
Hey, I like two at a time. Anyway, what I'm saying.
See, that's what I'm saying. Old habits need to stop.
My baby mom keeps my nuts at the house.
Does she?
Try to kick them if you want to. I don't even got them with me today.
It's her nuts to keep.
Con comedy, man. I'm out all weekend, Friday and Saturday. You know, fellas, if your relationship is iffy, don't take her to dinner. That's too quiet and it's too much conversation. If your relationship has been on the rocks, because there's some niggas who was just getting cussed out yesterday. They don't even know if they still going where they got them tickets for Friday and Saturday. You know what I'm saying? But if y'all still go out, don't take her nowhere too quiet. Take her somewhere loud. Take her somewhere where it's fun. Take her to trap bingo and a comedy show and keep the radio up in the car and don't talk much.
Great advice.
Make sure she have a good time and then go do it to her.
Maybe
Simple as that.
Yeah. Make her dance or something.
Yeah, don't get her too drunk because then she get the feeling. Don't do that.
I did not know how good that worked. That when y'all beefing and then go home and y'all just bang it all out.
Yeah, just don't talk too much.
Then she wakes up like, you want some breakfast?
Yeah, I don't believe in makeup sex.
I think it depends on if you irritate me or not. Like,
I don't believe in makeup sex anyway. I need us to get an understanding so you don't do this stupid shit again.
That's very relative. You could be irritated because it's Tuesday.
Ooh. Yeah.
That's very relative.
Yeah. Retrograde. Yeah, retrograde and
a lot
shit.
of men suffer that. Like, they get that projected onto them every day. Just because it's Tuesday and you crack.
Leave the relationship and leave me alone.
And then when they leave you, you'll be crying on Facebook talking about, y'all, we broke up.
Yep.
And then it's your fault 4 months later.
And then I'm going to be DMing you, asking you to get back together.
Toxic.
Because I'm over it.
Red flag on the plate.
Red flag on
No
this
spinning
ass.
the block, man.
I wish I had it. I throw it.
Shit, you know what? We need to come up with some red flags.
I'm a block spinner. I keep like 5 on rotation. Because I trust the penises.
I second that.
Yeah, that's real shit. You fuck around realizing you're having sex with the same people for 22 years and shit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did you just say you were a second choice though? Or your whenever? So
Hey, look.
she's found her
Look.
I found my groove.
Look what you found the groove. Now she a 10. 5 times 2 is 10. Listen.
I don't understand. I didn't get it.
Because
I'm happy that
you
you
have 5. You have 5 on rotation.
I got 5.
You always come second.
I gotta get going.
All right.
I appreciate y'all for having me.
Appreciate you, man.
I always love being here. Podcasting is officially the Juneteenth Podcast Network. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Lake, for having me. I'll be back tonight.
Thank you
for that weird named show you got.
The Girth.
Yeah, I'll be back tonight for that's at 9 p.m.
Yep.
And make sure.
No, we start at 9:30.
9:30. All right.
And make sure there's no profanity on Girth.
No
so
profanity.
Go
Do I get to have my flyers up that time?
Yes, send them to me.
You already have them.
Where they at? My phone.
They're in your inbox. They're in Miles' inbox. Yeah.
All right, then we'll be right back, y'all.
Will we?
Y'all go catch Pod Talk, man.
I have to ask you, what's your relationship with Lester Simmons?
I don't know any Lester Simmons. Are you the man? Did the people of Detroit elect Jonathan
Why you all above, man? Pick one.
It's just one thing. And that's gangster. Gotta get the money, operation, get money. Gotta get the money, operation, get money. Get money, operation, get money. Gotta get the money, operation, get money. Gotta get the money, operation. Hey, let me run this. Get the money, operation, get money. Get money, get money.
Yes, little big grip. And some illegal activities with Mayor Jenkins for the past 15 years.
I mean, anytime, Calvin.
No, that ain't how it go. Welcome back to the Rise and Grind Morning Show.
Welcome back to the Rise and Grind Morning Show. He said, could he start? You said
I
yes.
said, come to me.
It's on you.
Hey,
Go.
Hey, man.
Hey, say, man.
You got the Andrew Wallace Champion Award recipient, super producer Cal, man. Y'all go check Pod Talk out tomorrow, 5 p.m. right here. Podcasting Facebook, man.
All right. So,
Good game.
hey, look, good game. Lake, thank you for inviting your wonderful niece. She actually proved my point today.
Yeah. She added to the conversation.
What point was that?
That young people do understand what is going on. You just got to give them the right dialogue.
She reads.
And you, never mind.
Shout out to Anyway.
She'll watch Tubi movies because she be reading.
Right.
So Taylor, thank you for coming. Is there anything you want to... Would you take it off of me?
Everybody thought Halloween 4 came out. Come on.
Ooh-wee. So, is there anything you want to leave the show with? I appreciate you for coming, and you're always welcome. I love your refreshing outlook. You're so articulate and smart.
Oh, thank you so
and beautiful.
much. Thank you so much. I don't know. This was fun. I would do it again. Yeah.
I want to bring some of your education out to a conversation. So, because I think we didn't give you the right opportunity with the right topic, and you need to be loaded with the topic first.
Yeah, I'm not good with the dating. I'm not. That's not my
forte.
Right. It's not my ministry.
Right. Oh, it's in ministry now.
Yeah. She double believe him.
And then spin back. See, that's my problem.
What is called? Oh,
and spin back. I don't believe him. Spin back. Yeah.
So there need to be a topic. Why is spinning the block healthy? Because
I think so.
It's not.
It is.
It's not.
It can be. It's an old habit that won't die hard.
Yeah. So, but you can't start a new life.
You can start. You know what?
But I started many new lives.
You can start. Right.
I'm gonna spin back. It's a new life.
And when you take time to get to know somebody, where you were rushing things in the beginning, and you really take time, you want to develop a friendship or get to know what you were complaining about or what you had issue. That's my best friend. I was talking.
Okay. Go ahead.
But it's always good if you're gonna spin the block to leave the old habits and come back with a refreshed mind. But that's you can have your opinion. I mean, obviously looking at you, it don't work for you.
So looking at you, it don't work for you neither, because you had curlers when it came to your hair.
For you to end the situation frivolously and then go back, that's kind of toxic, right?
Yeah, it's toxic as hell.
It's not toxic.
That is.
No.
It's not toxic.
Because I feel like you gotta understand when you piss somebody off.
Oh, so what?
Like ain't no so what. No, see, once you piss me off, now you gotta feel the wrath.
Didn't I just tell you being pissed off is relative though?
Yeah,
it's relative. You can be pissed off because it's Tuesday and you don't want to go to work.
Yeah,
and then you project that and say, oh, you know what? I don't got time for nothing or nobody, and then you end the situation frivolously.
Taylor,
come on.
Taylor,
you're too young, baby.
Let me speak.
She ain't too young.
Taylor,
we ain't gonna be age discriminating.
Let me speak to you. Let me speak to you from a man perspective. When a woman spins back, she wind up regurgitating her emotions on what was before because it didn't work out the second time.
Facts.
Then what happened?
The first time.
Then they doubt comes in. Then they start to say, "Is it me?" And the truth is, from the very beginning, it was you. So when it comes down to when a woman starts to love herself, she don't love herself through a man. She love herself by loving herself,
respecting herself first.
Yeah, and so when that happens, now that she spun the block on another guy, now it's 2 times as bad, right? Now you get that. Now it's 3 times as bad. Now you like, girl, I don't know. All men ain't shit. Right?
I ain't never said all men ain't shit.
But you just said men ain't. See, there you go. So that's what I'm trying to tell you. One thing about I know about Taylor. I just met Taylor. I didn't even shook this woman's hand. One thing I do learn, I adapt to people real quick. She seen when we was talking, she was like,
But Taylor also come from a generation where they love everybody. So she got options. She ain't got to fuck around with no dudes.
Nope.
That's an illusion, though.
Yeah, but hold on.
Goodbye, everybody. Thank you for attending the Miles and Lake show.
Oh no, this is where it's the Rise and Grind morning show with Lake being horrible. That's what we gonna say, and we out.
You mean?
No.
You mean?
You mean? No, you're a meanie.
You be mean.
You're a meanie.
You
Bye.
know it's Lake show.
One show at 9:15 a.m. Monday through Friday, great conversation, guest appearances, 'cause you